What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nonpfixion. This is my co-host and partner, Zach. We are
What
Real
up?
Fan Sports. What's good, everybody? And how you doing, my friend?
Oh, doing good, man. Ready for some good football. We got Bengals, Rams. Rams been a shocker
Oh yeah,
team this year. A lot of people counting them out, including us, and they've been actually playing some really good football behind Matthew Stafford and then Tutu Atwell and Puka Nakua doing his thing. And then on the opposite side, we got the Bengals who have just been struggling. Not something that we expected. Joe Burrow is in dealing with the calf injury, but he is playing. They are moving up the field right now at the 50-yard line. We got player out in motion. Ball's going to be snapped from shotgun. It's going to be a quick little screen pass to Jones, who's going to go ahead and get enough for the first down. The rookie is going to get enough for the game. What up, Cheesehead? Cheesehead said Bengals win 24-21. I have Rams winning, but one thing about the Cincinnati Bengals so far, they're looking good. Burrow's having plenty of time to throw the ball. This is not something that we've seen the first two games. If the Rams don't fix that, then this could definitely be a winnable game for the Bengals.
I totally wholeheartedly agree with that one. I'm still thinking that they made a mistake by not, or Burrow made a mistake by allowing himself to even be in the game the first two games. He should have took that time off, just like what you just stated how Jamar Chase wanted him to do. I think he should have, because we can see the impact of how that calf has been affecting him.
Yeah, I mean he's out there fighting through it again, and you respect his competitiveness and his will, but at the same time, it still makes me nervous. This pass was sent to Jamar Chase, and Jamar Chase, another guy who has just been struggling, man. I mean, this ball not exactly in a perfect spot, but in a very, very catchable area, and he just drops it.
Did your the game was playing? It's just
ball snap. Mixon with a run to the left side. He's going to get a gain of about 7. What are you seeing right now?
Hold on. You just do it. I don't know what's going on over here.
You want to try to figure it out? Okay.
Let me know. I was watching the game. I can hear the play you said. Then it just kicked me off and put me back to the Philadelphia game. Don't know why, but it did. So hold on.
Okay.
Let me get back. Try to find it.
All right. Well, 3rd and 3 from shotgun is Burrow. Rams looking like they're going to send 5. Ball snap. They will rush 5. Quick screen pass. The tight end's going to fall over, and he's just going to get tripped up. It's not enough for a penalty, but he will get tripped up here, and it's going to be a 4th down in a weird spot. They're right around the 37-yard line. Think they're going to kick a field goal from here. But this is also an area where sometimes you'll see teams go for it. I'm kind of surprised they aren't going for it early here, especially the way they've been struggling on offense.
I mean,
but we're going to see a 50. Oh, is this a 58, 57 yarder for Evan McPherson? Make it 56. Kick is up, but it's drifting right.
The wind caught it right at its apex and just took it right on to the left.
Let's see. Cheesehead said, I need 14 more from Godwin still. I thought you had Mike Evans, she said. Is it Godwin or Mike Evans that you need?
I need Godwin to get knocked out of end zone again. I was like, oh no, he'll need a touchdown right now. He'll need a touchdown right
now. Trey Wave said, yo, I got a question. Why did Jordan Love look like A-Rod? Zach, also, it's 3-3 Bucks and Eagles. Thank you for the update. And Jordan Love did not look like A-Rod at all until that 4th quarter, and they just started abusing our 3rd-string cornerback. Our defense started playing a prevent defense way too early again. Don't know why they do it. They did it last week against Carolina, allowed Carolina to act like they were in the game at the end there when they never should have been. Everybody in the world that was watching the game knew that they were going to target that right side every single time in that 4th quarter, and they never did anything to do about it. They just left them in man coverage, which drew 2 back-to-back defensive pass interferences, and then eventually 2 touchdowns. Like it just, why don't you switch the zone? Stupid coaching.
Yeah, very bad coaching. I mean, that was definitely a situation that should have never took place. It should have never. I mean, not even a Saints fan. It made me mad. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah. Gia said, "Are you salty?" Not really, man. I mean, the thing is, you can't win all of them. I expected us to be 2-1 before AK got back. If anything, I'm more just pissed off on how we lost that one because we never should have. That's
Yeah,
really where I get
18 unanswered
frustrated.
points in the fourth
I'm not
quarter.
mad we lost. I'm mad how we lost. Yeah, I'm mad at how we lost.
I'm like, not even you couldn't progress the ball to even get a field goal attempt. Like,
Oh, they got a field goal attempt. That was a good field goal look. I mean, he needs to make that. I mean, the pressure fell on the rookie. It was a 47-yarder.
should have been closer.
You know,
should have been closer.
I mean, look, if I can't trust my kicker to make a 47-yarder, then I'm in a very bad off spot.
I mean, understandable, but not all kickers can hit those kicks.
Oh, and they need to get a new kicker.
But I'm saying there's a lot of kickers that can't hit from 40 out. There's a lot of kickers that can't hit from out that far out.
In the NFL,
consistently, there are up there.
It's high school kids that can do that.
Consistently.
Tyler Higbee is going to get enough for the first down. Stafford targeting his tight end early in this one. I will say that Saints D was really annoying, so I'm hoping the Lions D isn't as good. Lions defense is nowhere near as good as the Saints defense. We just couldn't get off the field in that fourth quarter, and that's what struggled us. They started playing like sack prevention. They loaded up the box and stuff like that with Jameis, but then weren't running the ball either. Like, it didn't make sense. I know me and Nan were going back and forth. He was saying how he some of that blame has to go on Jameis. I'm really not blaming Jameis on that at all. I'm really more pissed off at the coaching in that offense. If 40 just by you talk about. It's okay. What the worst can happen? Broncos 20. Yeah, right. At least we weren't as bad as the Broncos. You're right. Or the Cowboys.
I mean, I did agree with you that a lot of blame does go on the coaching, but I just felt like
Stafford 2nd and 4 across the middle finds Puka.
Held on to it. I just felt that 15. Unfortunately, Jameis being the second QB wasn't properly prepared for that. Even being thrown in there last minute.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't. And that's the other thing why I didn't like, is like people are like at his neck right now. And I'm like, nobody can be happy. Everybody wants to complain about Carr when they don't do everything perfect. They expect these quarterbacks to be perfectionists. People need to realize not every quarterback is Drew Brees. You're not going to get 30, 40 points a game like it was
People
back
also
then.
forget
you got to settle
Brees
with just competent football.
Like he wasn't perfect.
A lot of them.
He wasn't perfect. He just had really good games.
Oh, nice little in around to Atwell. Plenty of space and blockers. Breaking through. Touchdown, Rams.
Wow. Foot did not go out of bounds at the 4. They will give him a touchdown.
Wow.
A 24-yard in and around by the Rams.
Man, this offense for the Rams, where was this last year? I know they dealt with injuries and everything, but it's so creative. Sean McVay is back, bro. He's back running this offense the way that we expected him to.
Oh,
that's great. That right foot is close, but I think it's in.
It's in.
Oh, I don't know
wait,
that heel. That heel's close.
Did the heel fully touch the ground, though? That's the question. And you can't tell with that. That's not definitive because it's blurred. It looks like it.
It looks good from that angle. Good.
Let me mute myself one more time.
Yeah, go for it. Oh, yeah, my sister won homecoming queen homecoming on Friday, and our football team won for well, congrats on your sister and congrats on your team. I saw you posted that. That's pretty cool. So the play will go under further review. If there's no touchdown, he'd be down right around the 3 to 4 yard line. If it's successful, obviously the 6 will stay on the board. Can we Sunday night flex to make Bears versus Broncos game? Is that the Sunday night game next week? Yeah, do that, man. Ooh. Yeah, man. Bears and Broncos, bro. Probably worst two teams in the league. Carolina's struggling, even though they did look a lot better with Andy Dalton out there. And that's not a shot at Bryce Young at all. Bryce Young needs time to develop, but I think they need to allow Bryce Young to watch Andy Dalton and just give him a couple weeks. Like this ain't the season that they're going to go ahead and make a big leap, especially with their wide receiver one being 33 years old. Don't really have a true running back. True RB1. Miles Sanders is doing his thing, but it's not like he's phenomenal. Not enough to carry a team. But I mean, between them three, Broncos, Bears, and Carolina, they're going to possibly be bottom three in the league. Cardinals are going to fight with them for that as well. The one thing that's interesting, though, because of the trade that Carolina made to go and grab Bryce Young, if they finish at a certain spot in the league, then the Bears also get their draft pick. So it's possible that the Bears could have the number 1 overall and the number 2 overall pick next year, which if that happens, do the Bears give up on the Justin Fields experiment, allow Justin Fields to go somewhere else, which I think would be better for his career, and then go and grab the quarterback from USC? It'll be interesting to watch that. Eric Wallace in the building. What's up, Eric Wallace? How you doing, brother? Said, good evening. Doing good, brother. Having a good one. Enjoying some football. Been a very interesting weekend. Definitely a lot of our predictions were off. There's a lot of upsets, a lot of surprising turnouts for some games this week. I cannot believe the Cowboys lost to the Cardinals. Could not believe it. And I love how people right now are trying to blame the defense before they blame Dak Prescott, which blows my mind. So they're going to say that he did not touch out. So they're going to go ahead and I'm sorry. They're going to say that he did touch out. I don't think it's enough to define that, but is what it is. First and goal from the 2.5. They're going to fake the handoff. Stafford, plenty of time. Now pressured. Big sack. He's going to take a loss all the way to the 14-yard line. Man, oh man. Not what we wanted. All right. So still second and goal, but from a less favorable spot. They're going to go ahead and mark him down at the 11.5. Jefferson in motion. It's going to be a little screen pass to Kyron Williams, but it's going to be out of range for him. Stafford now looking a little shaken up, a little nervous, rushing things. He was so calm up until this moment. Now he's looking like he's hearing footsteps. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal. Stafford in shotgun. We got bunch package on the left. Puka Nacua on the right side. Kyron Williams to his right. Higbee in motion. Wide right. Ball snapped. Pressure coming. He's stepping up into it. He's going to go ahead and check it down. Should have been intercepted by Wilson, but decides to bat it down instead. He's going to bring up 4th and goal, and the field goal unit will come out. Cowboys fans making every excuse under the sun. Right. Man, Cardinals. I can't believe it. Brett Meyer for the 30-yard attempt. Up and good. First points on the board for the Rams. 3-0. Still very early on in this game with 8.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. And let's see, let me pull up ESPN so I give you all update on the other game that's taking place currently between the Buccaneers and the Eagles. Last I saw, Eagles had scored a touchdown pass. They are up 10-3, closing in on halftime. They do have the ball in Tampa's 27, trying to get a touchdown before the half, at the very least a field goal. But how's everybody's weekend been? How's y'all's Monday been? How's y'all's teams do this week? Trey, I know you got to be feeling pretty awesome over with a win against the Baltimore Ravens. Man, Ravens just continuing having injury problems, man. They just can't get past it. Feel so bad for that team. And it makes things interesting in that division too, because it's really all up in the air between Baltimore, Cincy, Browns, and Pittsburgh, with the injuries that are accumulating and then the struggles from some other teams. What up, Coco? Said I'm an unbiased Steelers, but I honestly think they will go 16-1 and win the Super Bowl. Jeez, Coco, that's crazy. He said I'm unbiased, but they will go 16-1 and win the Super Bowl. I don't know about that. They got a lot. They got a lot to improve, but I mean, I think the Steelers have a good foundation in their team right now to continue to be good. I really do. I've always liked the Steelers. I'm not sure if you're one of the guys that commented on our prediction video that was kind of giving us some shit for our predictions, but I've always been a huge fan of Tomlin. I'm still iffy on Pickett, but I think Pickens it has the skill to be one of the best wide receivers in the league. Keeping Najee healthy is going to be important. They need to bulk up that offensive line to be able to utilize their run game a little bit more. And defensively, I mean, there's still those guys. So, right when I said Saints going 13-4, Carr want to go down, right for him. Yeah, I mean, luckily with it being just an AC sprain for Carr, it definitely helps us a lot. Hopefully he'll be back within the next 2 to 3 weeks. That injury could range anywhere from 1 week to 8 weeks. It just all depends on his, swollenness and mobility. So back in it with the Cincinnati Bengals. Mixon's going to get the hand off to the left side. He's going to get a gain of 3 yards. But to be honest with the Saints and anyone in the NFC South, I mean, I don't think any of them are playoff contenders. I mean, one of them is going to make it, possibly 2 just because our schedule's so weak, but I don't think the Saints, Bucks, or Falcons have enough to be competent in the playoffs. We have to see a big improvement throughout the regular season for me to even try and get on that wagon. Ball snap, Jason motion is going to be a pass out to the tight end, number 84. Mitchell Wilcox is going to get a gain of 9. It's going to, or sorry, not 9, but a gain of 6, making it 3rd and 1. Titans going 5-12. You think so? You think that bad, 40? I think Non did the Titans prediction. I don't know what he had him at. Oh, they're going to get him moving on the false start. So Bengals shooting themselves in the foot.
It's very close to that prediction. I think I put it at 5 or 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to say 40 is the Monopoly man. Definitely appreciate you. When you play Monopoly, you get that one card that says bank error in your favor. That's just what happened right now. But not really the bank, the food spot.
Management, they just don't get it. Yeah, I agree with you on that one, 40. What up, Nissa or Nisa?
Thailand.
Priority was on Bengals Rams, but already lost interest because Bengals paid the refs. You think they paid the refs off on that 2-2 thing? Yeah, I thought it was. I didn't think it was clear enough to revert that call. To be honest, I didn't think it was clear enough.
So what ended up happening? But I saw the touchdown got taken away.
They said he stepped out. So they're gonna get another false start back to back. 3rd and 1 turns into 3rd and 11 for the Bengals.
It's been so many O linemen
Excuse me.
that's just been playing so bad these first couple games.
I mean, you expect it in like week 1 and week 2, but like it's week 3 now, guys. Y'all got to get those things under control. It's just going to be a little dump off pass to Boyd. He's not going to get nowhere near close. So here comes the punting unit again for the Bengals. Again, struggling to get points on the board. A team that used to be high scoring, now struggling to get touchdowns. God damn, a stupid water bottle, man. Like randomly leaks. I don't understand why. It's gonna be a short punt. It's gonna be fielded right at the 26 for a fair catch.
Yeah, I used to have a really big water bottle like that too, and it would randomly do that where you would drink from it, and all of a sudden the water's coming down your chin. It's like, but where? I don't have a hole in my damn lip. Like,
yeah, no, it's like coming from like this crease. It's like if I tighten it too much, it does it, or if I don't have it tightened enough, it does it. It's like it's got to be in the perfect spot. It makes no sense at all. I mean, that's what I get for buying a big water jug from Walmart. I mean, shoot, the thing was like $35. Like, at least you keep the water held in. I'm not expecting it to keep it freezing, but damn,
yeah.
at least don't leak on me.
But I mean, honestly, it's water. Water will make a way no matter what.
Yeah. And then we're dealing with a water issue right now in Louisiana. Well, I think I don't know if it's traveling everywhere, but right now everybody is panicking because of the lack of rain that we've had. There's salt now getting into the Mississippi.
Oh, really?
Yep. So people are panicking and buying all the water. There's no water bottles available at any grocery stores or anything like that right now. It's a mess.
Do you have like any small natural grocery places by you? Because they usually always have water reserves.
Not near me. I mean, I've been going to. I just been filling up my gallons at like one of those little like tap water purifier things. So I mean, we'll see how long that lasts. I mean, hopefully with the rain we have again, they'll fix some of it, but But this is America, so everybody just panics. It's just like how toilet paper was during the panorama. Like,
and the bad thing about it, the people who was panicking to get toilet paper here had nothing to do with what was happening in Australia. Had nothing to do with it. They just saw it on social media and just panicked.
Nothing at all.
Like that, that has nothing to do with what we're going through, right? They're going through a whole other crisis besides the panorama.
I wonder if it's leaking. Or if it's leaking through here.
Could it?
Bet that's where it's leaking from.
Is it just sitting in there?
I think it might be leaking from like right here. Yeah, I think water's like getting in there and
sitting, and then when you go like this, it comes out slowly. Currently on ABC, Eagles are up 10-3 over the Bucks.
They get a first down. They're only gonna have one more shot for a touchdown though. Back with the Rams here, 26-yard line. Higgins in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Kyron Williams, who's trying to bounce throughout the middle, but he's going to get gang tackled for just 1 yard. Good work by the Cincinnati Bengals defense. I appreciate you all for stopping by. Make sure y'all hit that like button if you can. Truly appreciate that.
And if you're not subscribed, then what are you waiting for? Subscribe.
That is awesome. They got a lady in a onesie, tiger onesie, with the baby in a tiger onesie. Holding? Puka Nacua is going to go ahead and get a one-handed grab across the middle. It's going to go ahead and get a gain of about 8. I don't know how they didn't throw a holding on number 72, I think that was. But
oh yeah, I see it. He had his
arm,
his left arm was pretty much clothesline them. I do apologize for eating, but Taco Bell is best eating when it's hot.
Gotcha. Atwell in motion, 3rd and 1 from shotgun. Ball snapped. Look towards Atwell initially. Now he's going to check it to Kyron. No catch, and it's going to bring up 4th down. He should have hit Tutu Atwell. Yeah. I mean, he had a guy in front of him, but throw it to him and let him see what he can do. Hopefully he can break 1 tackle. So punting unit's going to come out back and forth so far for this game. A lot of possessions switching early on. Each team has seen the ball twice just within 8 minutes to start this game. Eagles were able to finish off the half with a field goal, so it's going to be 13-3 for that game. Big punt inside the 15. Makes a man miss. Jones trying to break it to the outside is going to get brought down after a gain of 5 up outside the 20. It is chilly in my room right now. Kind of cold.
It's kind of cold.
It's cold up in here.
Oh, I said they rounded the corners of the borders. Interesting. It's magic.
I was gonna eat on stream too, but I got some shepherd's pie, and I'm like, oh, that's a messy eat. That's a messy eat.
So good,
so good.
I made one. I made one time, and I was just like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever.
It's literally the simplest thing to make too. Simple. Just cook your ground meat, get you a can of mixed veggies, and just let it rock. Potatoes and cheese, baby. God. Yep. Put it in a bowl or put it in a little pan.
Yeah, I just had a
whatever
big,
you want to call it. Throw it in the oven.
I just made it in a big skillet. I was like, oh, this is the best.
So we're going to see Joe Burrow is wearing a wrap, and they are going to keep some heat on it. It looks like it might be some heat as well as possibly some type of massage equipment attached to the back of it to make sure to keep that muscle loose. Burrow from the 25, 2nd and 6, handoff to Mixon. He has a couple blockers, but number 56 of the Rams is able to blow right by him and get a nice tackle.
Nice tackle.
For a short gain by Mixon of just 2. And I agree on that too. Announcers right now saying that, even though their connection has been great between Joe Burrow and Jamar, is that sometimes you just got to keep feeding it until it clicks again, because they have such a great connection. They've had one ever since college and in the league now. It's like you can't just give up on it just because things haven't been smoothly so far. Ball's going to get tipped, but Jamar Chase going to come down with it and is going to get the first down. Whew, that was lucky. Kobe Turner is going to go ahead and get it, but keeps the spiral, and it's just going to land in the hands of Jamar Chase. Wow. It might have got picked off if it doesn't get batted, to be honest.
You know what? I was just about to say that if it doesn't get batted, that linebacker Jones is right there to snatch that ball up.
Right on top of it. Tight end in motion. 1st and 10 from the 33. Makes the handoff. Plenty of time. He's going to go ahead and just throw a check down to Mixon. He has a lead blocker, but 84 just decides not to block him. Mixon is able to dance around a little bit and get a gain of about 6 yards. So good patience by Mixon. I really would have liked the tight end there to just lay a hit on that man right there.
When you see that play, though, and you see Wilcox coming through, I think what messed him up is he had a defender on the right side coming down, and he had a defender coming from the left side, and he didn't know which one he should have picked, and he should have went more further outside because Mixon was going outside. That's what he should have went to, the outside block, to give him that space. I'll take that back. It was 3 defenders.
What up, Nate? Dwayne says, who day? It was 3.
What's good? Welcome.
So 2nd and 5, fakes a handoff, quick pass to Chase. Got a player to fall down. Chase going to be able to get a couple yards after the catch and enough for the first down, getting close into Rams territory. But what's up, Nate? What's
Welcome
up, Drewski?
in.
Nate says, who day? Nate, I can't stand that as a Saints fan, but respect. Welcome. Drewski says, how that man, Kyron Williams. He hasn't gotten much going so far this game, but I think he has been playing phenomenal, and I'm glad they went ahead and did what they did, getting rid of Cam Akers. I don't think Cam Akers has ever been the same since his injury.
Never been. But also, welcome to the channel.
1st and 10 from shotgun. Throw over to the corner. Jamar Chase bobbles it initially, but is going to go ahead and pull it down. And like they said, just start targeting them. Get that connection back. They're doing some quick, safe passes to Jamar Chase. And what's going to eventually happen is we're going to see that deep ball
that's what
in the direction of Jamar soon.
Nate laughing at you. Yeah, he doesn't like it, Nate. He's true Saints fan through and through.
Who that, baby? But Nate, as a Bengals fan, man, what is your thoughts on the Bengals so far this year? Where do you think the struggles are coming from, and can they fix them? Mixon breaks a tackle, get inside the 40. Mixon also looking fairly good tonight. He's, being real patient with his run. We haven't seen an explosive move from him, but he's just inching his way, getting 3 to 4 yards, which if you could average 4 to 5 yards per carry, that is a great day as a running back. You don't always have to have that explosive one. Just get 4 to 5. Give your coach and your quarterback the room to get creative. That's what you need.
Build some form of continuity. Is getting 2, 3 here, 4 here, 3 here, 5 here, 6 here. By the end of the day, you're like, damn, he ran for 120 yards, but then it doesn't feel like it. It's because he's dinking and dunking, and that builds up over time, and it works out because one or two of those is going to be a touchdown.
I mean, when you do those dinking and dunks like that, I mean, you're wearing down the interior of that defense. Yes. That line is going to get worn out. They're going to get bullied. They're going to be taking shots from Mixon. They're going to be taking shots from the offensive line. And good on the offensive line. They're actually playing really good this game. I hadn't got to watch the first 2 games. I've just, heard about the struggles that they've had. But so far, they're giving Burrow some decent time and creating holes for Mixon, which is good for them.
I agree wholeheartedly. Nate says, you got my coach name? Oh, that's what.
What up, Skylar? Said I'm all for Burrow playing, but my gosh, trainers need to put their foot down. I feel you, Skylar. I feel you. I don't think it has anything to do with Burrow's just telling them like no. Like that's really what's happening. Burrow's just telling them no.
People have to understand when it comes to the pros, what the trainers say are recommendations. They're not mandatory. There's no pro. And there's no pro that gets a mandatory ruling from a trainer. They got the contract. That contract is what rules. Trust me, it's what rules.
Yep. It's not like college where they can just take their helmet away or hide their cleats. Don't
like the helmet thing. That's only a concussion situation, and then nothing else besides that.
Yep. Nate said we always start out slow. We're gonna get it rolling. Mark my word. I mean, I think y'all will too, man. I mean, y'all have a very special team. And, luckily for y'all, starting out slow right now this season, it hasn't been that bad of a situation, especially with the injuries going on with the Ravens. The Steelers still trying to figure themselves out a bit. The Browns just, being the Browns and, dealing with some injuries. Ravens dealing with some injuries. So,
I would say, though, with the Browns,
I'll tell you what I do like.
Parler actually started looking like a MVP run quarterback. At the end of that game, he actually started looking like it. I was surprised.
Yeah. Mr. Massage Parlor. All right, from shotgun inside the 40 at the 38-yard line. Ball snapped. He's looking left. He's going to go ahead. Another little dump off to the tight end. I believe it's going to be Wilcox. He's going to go ahead and get a gain of about 2. Skylar said a small injury like this would be good to go by maybe next week, but with him playing on it, it's going to get worse and possibly worse. Well, the thing is, this is a continuous injury that he's been dealing with for quite some time. I mean, it's
from college,
been
right?
since he's since the second year. I'm not sure if it's from college, but it's been since second year. He's always kind of had some issues with that calf. And it might be a thing where it's just like that muscle is just extra elongated and that's causing these issues. And there's not much you can do to fix it. It's just you play on it when it feels good. You don't play on it when it feels bad. We also saw Patrick Mahomes hurt that ankle of his that he hurt last year during the playoffs. Patrick Mahomes had to get taken out last week. That's why Brian Gabbard came in.
Blaine?
Yeah, Blaine Gabbard. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I mean, it didn't really matter. They were up by how many points? 30 points. So it didn't matter.
Yeah, it didn't matter at all. It didn't matter at all. Once again, everybody, welcome to the channel. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. My name is Zach, and my partner, Nonpfixion. We are Real Fan Sports. We are your fanalists. I hope y'all enjoy the stream. If y'all do, hit that like button. If y'all really enjoyed, hit that subscribe button. We go live every Monday and Thursday night for primetime football. We also do streams on Wednesday. We do coverage of all kind of different sports. So definitely join in for the ride, man. We have a lot of fun.
Not just live streams, a lot of edited content. So when you get a chance, check out the edited content. You might find something that you never seen before. We got a lot of international sports on the channel as well.
Shotgun, Jamar Chase in motion. He wants Jamar. Ball's going to get tipped up. Higgins bops it up. There is going to be a flag. It's in the center of the field here, so might be
flag on the play.
Holding on the defense. I think they grabbed Higgins, so it looks like we're going to get a holding on the linebacker.
I did see on my Snapchat, I actually followed I think it was an ESPN, and they showed at the Bengals practice, the owner of the Bengals came down to the practice in the golf cart and picked up Burrow from when they were stretching out, drove him around for a minute, had like a full conversation, and then took him back. And people are like, I wonder what that's about. It's like, I wonder if he probably asked him, should you sit? Should you be sitting? Should you be sitting and should you be healing yourself instead of playing right now?
Definitely interesting. How y'all feel about the Bronco game? Oh my God.
Bro,
exactly that. That's
I
insane,
was dying.
man.
As a Raiders fan, I loved it. I enjoyed watching that game.
Burrow gets pressure. He's going to go ahead and throw one into the dirt. That play just didn't have time to develop. 2nd and 10 coming up. Burrow can't throw to anyone but Mixon, please. Oh, can throw to anyone but Mixon. You don't need Mixon to have a crappy game, huh?
See, let me check on Godwin's numbers real quick.
They're still at halftime right now.
Oh, he's only at 4.5. Okay, man.
No touchdown is really what you're hoping for. All right, 2nd and 10. Jamar Chase in motion out to the left side. Looks like it's man coverage. Ball snap. Burrow pressure early. He's going to do a little check down. This is going to be to Tyler Boyd, who's been a main target so far. Between him and Jamar Chase, they've been getting a lot of the reads. So now we're going to have a 3rd and longish, about 7 yards.
Rick says, I don't care as long as the Cowboys keep losing. You know, I kind of understand that. Skyler says, I'm winning as of right now. Nate says that was some high school. Oh, yeah. That was on some high school. You know what's crazy is they needed a field goal.
That was on like throwaway games.
They needed a field goal to break the actual record, and the coach wouldn't do it. The coach didn't want to do it. I'm like, just kick the field goal.
Well, you know, because he started off his NFL career as a water boy for the Broncos.
Oh, don't be no sentimental. 3 points to break a record from 1951. From 1951.
That's what I'm saying. That's something that might never get broken.
There's only 4 teams have scored 70 points in the NFL. Only 4. 70 points or more.
People were like, you know, oh, we respect him. That's the right thing to do. Like, no, it's not. It's the NFL. You know what I mean? Like, these guys are already in the pros. Run it down their throats. If they don't want to get scored 73 on, then play better. Come on now.
When I was at Fresno State,
same. I need Mixon and McPherson to suck. Well, they've been struggling so far. Well, McPherson has.
When I was at Fresno State, we went through a time period where we were beating teams by like 30, 40 points, and opposing coaches were getting mad. And one of them got an interview by ESPN. He said they should, after a certain time, they should just go for the field goal or whatever. And my coach is like, if it's that serious, then stop us. Don't tell us to go for a field goal. We're gonna put up points.
So after a failed third down conversion, we're going to see another long one from McPherson. Not quite as long as the first. This is going to be about a 49-yard field goal, I believe. So ball will be snapped. Kick is up. This time it's looking good. And it's in. Tied game, 3-3. Just getting started in this second quarter.
You said Nate said I would have. Oh, I would have too. I would have definitely gone for it. It's the record.
100%.
It's the record. Everybody's name on that team goes in the record books. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I especially want him to do it, even though I don't have hate towards Sean Payton for leaving us and all that stuff. But like, it would just make me chuckle. You know what I mean? It made me laugh a little bit.
You see, I guess in the post-game interviews, he was getting pissed off.
Oh, he was so mad. You know, he should have just did the Marshawn Lynch thing. Look, I'm only here so I don't get fined, because he wanted to curse out every single reporter for some of the crazy things that they were asking him. It's like, what the hell do you think? Like I'm thinking about right now. He was going off on everybody.
He should have been honest up front. Like, look, we play like trash, and that's all it was to it. I ain't nothing else to say about that. So next question, don't ask me about it again. Like,
right. I suck. Offense suck. Defense suck. Special teams suck. We all suck.
We collectively suck together.
I'm gonna go recruit some high schoolers.
I think that would have been the best thing. Just be honest about it, bro. Y'all played bad. Y'all played really bad.
Damn, I mean, y'all got beat so bad you can start blaming Water Boys. That's how bad it was. Like, Water Boys weren't doing their job. The locker room wasn't vacuumed. Made us feel uncomfortable
from the beginning.
I don't know.
We were uncomfortable from the beginning.
Yeah.
So we're gonna.
What up, Deck?
46. Woo, 3-3.
Woo, 3-3. Hey. Yeah, hot fire right now, bro. We are back in the game. Eagles are starting off with the ball in the second half, up 13-3 currently. Driving down the field already.
I'll catch up to you eventually.
We'll continue to give y'all some score updates on that one as they come through. So does anybody have any score predictions? I know a couple people already came out and said it. I know early on Coco said like 31-14
so, yeah.
Rams would win. I believe, was it Nate that came in and said 21 something? Or she said 24-21 Bengals.
So many teams this weekend that was not supposed to lose those games lost some simple ass games.
Boy,
like what happened?
31-17. I got you, Coco. Nate Dwayne said we gonna win our division again, and Coco said mainly because I hate the Bengals. Why you hate the Bengals? Oh, well, y'all in the same division. Is that why, Coco?
Puka Nakua, born in Utah.
All right, see, we got 1st and 10 from the 25. He's going to fake the pitch to Kyron. Rolling out is Stafford. Trying to find the open man. Is going to feed Puka Nakua. The man for the Rams for another first
you
down.
Just think if they didn't have him and Cup being in IR, where would they be right now?
Yeah. I mean, you know, we talked a little bit about Stafford on Sunday on our pregame show with Dolph 17 and Carlos on the As the NFL Turns Sports podcast. Do we think there's some truth to what Matthew Stafford said going into the season about how this is the healthiest that he's felt? Are we seeing a healthy Matthew Stafford, and that's why he's been so successful so far?
From what we're seeing right now, it feels like it, to be honest. He looks consistently consistent, and I know that's different for him being usually not healthy. He's never been healthy.
Yeah. Great pass over the middle to Higbee for a gain of 15.
Everybody hate the Bengals. I don't know why. I don't hate the Bengals. I used to like the Bengals back in the day a lot.
Yeah, I don't like the Bengals.
But also kind of like I used to like Ickey Woods.
I always loved Chad Ochocinco, and I like Carson Palmer a lot too. So I never had any
from college. And then, like I said before, when I was much younger, I used to like Ickey Woods. The Ickey Shuffle, baby.
Yeah, the Ickey Shuffle. Oh yeah. All right, so 1st and 10 in Bengals territory. I love how they got the field goal range thing up, like it's like not the beginning of the game. Stafford, long shot, Tutu Atwell, gonna get tackled inside the 15. A 5-yard gain.
Looks like it.
We also have the Eagles in the red zone right now in that Bucs
currently
game.
Up 13-3.
They're 2nd and 1 at the Tampa 7.
Said Matthew looks good. Yeah, he does look good, Coco. Nate says not Zach.
We're seeing the play right now. Was it a Swift touchdown? Or did Swift get hurt? Oh. I kind of like how they're doing this and not doing this. Wow. Mad pressure by the Bengals causing Matthew Stafford to try to get to Kyron Williams, who, if the ball could have got there, would have had some space, but unfortunately flies too high.
The linebacker was nowhere near, too. He would have got some yardage. I don't know if he would have got the touchdown, but he would have been very close. Just give you a true heads up, you're like a full play ahead of me. So
okay. Let me know when you see ball snap.
But you're all good.
We'll get it synced up. Let me know when you see ball snap.
All right. At the line of scrimmage right now, currently under center, Stafford. Ball snapped. It's going to be a run up the middle. Bounce out to the right-hand side. We'll get to about the 5-yard line.
Ooh.
Yeah, y'all cool, man. I love this. Big up to y'all. Appreciate you, Nate. Appreciate you. Hey, and just a heads up for those who are new here, you might see some pop-ups, some stream elements, has some very sus language. The reason being, so you know, I just thought the reason being is we have people that come in that don't be coming regularly for most games, and when those who come in regularly, if you say something sus, we will quote you and put you in our stream element, so it will pop every once in a while. So if you say something sus, trust.
Yeah, so watch your words now.
We will quote you.
We'll catch you slacking. All right, third and 3 from the 5 from shotgun. Stafford screening. Look out back of the end zone. Tutu Atwell can't bring
off
it
the
in.
Fingertips.
Oh, he had him too. The ball needed to be a little bit lower, but Atwell's got to make that catch. I mean, that's a great ball. Little high, a little far, but Atwell's got to make a play on that one. Unfortunate for the Rams, and let's see what they'll do here. Are they going to just keep riding with field goals, or are they going to go ahead and take another shot at the end zone?
It's still kind of early, I mean, even though it's the second, you can go for it. And if you get stuck, at least you're close to the end zone. Declan says Jalen Hurts was having flu-like symptoms before the game. That sucks. 40 says, well, about to get ready for tomorrow. I'll be listening. Thank you for listening, brother.
They will kick the field goal, so that's going to make it 6-3. With the Philadelphia game, they went ahead and did a QB sneak, and I think they're going to mark them short, so it's going to bring up 4th and goal. They also had a very catchable pass that was directed towards A.J. Brown that was not able to gather it in. A.J. Brown's struggling, man. He's killing me on fantasy. Luckily, there's no chance of me winning in that league this week, so I'm not that mad, but I don't know what the hell to do with him at this point. X said touchdown. Okay, so they did give him a touchdown. They marked him short at first. Uh-huh. Oh. Nothing beats the famous plant the egg quote. Yeah, that one's wild. That was like one of the first ones too. Yeah. Jay Hurts did get the touchdown. Okay, they did switch it to a TD. Okay, so touchdown, Philadelphia taking a big lead over Tampa, which I'm happy for because I needed Tampa Bay to just settle down. They need to stop acting like they still got Tom Brady on that team. They had a good win against Minnesota. I won't take that away from them, but y'all beat the Bears, okay? In week 2.
I just want to see the Bears if they actually them utilize their running back core as a running back core, and their quarterback as a quarterback. That's like I don't see how they look. I don't know what that looks like.
Yeah.
Coco says, "Yeah, AJ Brown and Calvin Ridley are killing me." Right now, I'm just hoping that Godwin doesn't get any more catches the rest of the game, and I'll be have come from behind to win that matchup. I was supposed to lose that by 20 points. But good old Devontae Adams went for 44 big ones.
There you go.
He almost had 50, but it was a couple of bad passes by Garoppolo. Oh my God. Swift hurdled the guy.
Jesus Christ. Go ahead and take over for a little bit. Now I'm gonna go while I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna add that link for the as the NFL terms chat box.
No problem, sir. So we're coming back to Rams and Bengals. Again, Rams up 6-3. 9:49 left to go in the second quarter. Kickoff is up. We'll be about 6 yards deep into the end zone and go out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nate says, "Come on, man! It's game night. You got to share them snacks." So one of our, as you can see above me, 40 said, "Nothing beats the famous plant the egg" quote. Very good friend, and he sent me something yesterday.
I'll be right back.
He sent me something yesterday, and then today he went to order himself dinner after work. Forgot that my address is still in there, so he sent me some food by accident. I felt like I was playing Monopoly. It's going to run up the middle. It's going to go nowhere by mixing. So I'm just enjoying some free Taco Bell, you know? Can't really beat that. Skylar says that. Can you step? Oh, okay. He just stepped away for you, Skylar. Let me see. Make sure I'll mute it here too, just in case. All right, 2nd and 10. Burrow in the shotgun. Burrow 12 of 17 for 77 yards so far. Ball snap. Pressure is up from the linebacker. Pockets collapsing. Ball to get going pressure. There should be a PI. The pass was over across the middle, but it's going to be no good. The pressure was there from the Rams. Darnold and Jones actually both reached Burrow at the same time. Luckily, he took a step back to be able to get that pass off. Close to getting sacked. He said, "That's what's up, man." Yeah, like I said, that's truly what's up. He sent a message saying, "You should be getting some Taco Bell." I was like, "Wait, what?" Go to my door, and of course, there's Taco Bell and a root beer. Burrow with time passes up. It's caught in the inbounds. Chase with a first down inbounds. He drug the feet. Over on ABC, we have Philadelphia with the score at 20-3. Tampa Bay is starting to look like Tampa Bay we all thought they were going to be, so it's starting to make sense. So we can all calm down now. We can all calm down. On the replay, it looks like Chase, got the left foot down, right foot drags across before he falls out of bounds. It is a catch. So first down. Jamar Chase, 4 receptions, 34 yards. Ball snapped from the shotgun. Quick pass to Chase again. Actually to Higgins. It's going to be no good. Defended well by the number 1 of the Rams, Kendrick. They're in Kendrick with some good defense there. Here, let's do this. Second and 10. Ball snap. It's going to be a sack by Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald got there too quick. That's one thing the Bengals, for them trying to protect Burrows, and we know Burrows has this calf injury, and what do quarterbacks have to do the most? They have to backpedal. They have to backpedal and have to set their feet. Most of their pass, the direction of the pass comes from from the calves to the thighs and the buttocks. Like that's where a lot of injury comes from. Of course, it does come from the arm. Arm gives you the distance. But if he has to constantly do that, you need to have an O-line that can protect him properly. He needs to be protected. But unfortunately, since he's been with the Bengals, that O line has kind of been porous. They are doing fairly well tonight, but it's the Bengals O line. It'll eventually fall apart. Defense kind of moving around. Quick pass is gonna be up to Higgins. Higgins gets the ball about the 20, actually the 35, and everybody's on the ground. They're steadily punching the ball out. Like, I don't get why DBs do that. The play's over. The whistle blew. Everybody's walking back to the sidelines, and you're still trying to grab the ball. Calm the hell down. It's gonna be 4th down for the Bengals. So it is my Chrome. Okay. A bad punt goes out of bounds about the 30-yard line. Oh. And the crowd's going to let them hear it. The boos are raining down. As we head to a timeout, a TV timeout. Some of you may also see an ad. So we do occasionally pop in ads into our live streams. So, but if you don't get one, cool. Not everybody gets them. Don't worry, guy, I found them. Whatever you're talking about, cool. I still can't believe my fantasy came back to win this one. Well, almost win that. Game's not over yet. It's not over yet. It's fine seeing you in there, Skylar, with Mozzie, y'all talking trash. I was cracking up. I was like, both of y'all comedy. All right, and you're unmuted. She said, "Bro, same." Oh, let me see. I didn't see it. Let me see your matchup. Oh, that's 2. Oh, damn. I mean, having that Bengals defense so far it looks good, but that can change really quick. Hopefully, Goddard gets some more play. But I mean, the fact they have 20, he might not get that much more. Or up 17, sorry. So from a 12% chance to win, yeah. I think at the beginning I was like a
Wow.
35% chance.
It's crazy, man. Looks like that one game of Gainwell being hurt, it has been determined DeAndre Swift will become their number 1 running back, man. I feel bad for Gainwell, but I'm glad they actually made the right choice because he's also having a hell of a game right now with 10 carries and 81 yards. So he's pretty much an auto start at this point for fantasy wise.
I'm so glad I picked him up.
I was gonna pick him up in several leagues, but I was like, I don't want it to be a dud and then all my leagues be in trouble for that, so I didn't. I only kept him in the one.
So far, he's been doing pretty good.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're back at it. 7 minutes to go in this first half. Rams, 2nd and 10. Naku on the sidelines currently. I'm gonna see if this works.
So look, my team may look like, but we figured it out at the end.
So they're going to be at the 36. It's going to be a handoff to Van Jefferson. Jefferson's going to go ahead and get a gain of about 4. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 6. Puka Nacua. A lot of emotions at the beginning of the game. I didn't hear what the full story is, but apparently because of his lost father.
Yeah, they said something about him losing his father.
Wow.
Just now. So
Higbee moving back and forth. Bunch package on the left side. Kyren Williams deep. It's going to be a pitch out to Williams to the left side, but number 23 reads it and times it perfectly. That's Hill. Bursted through the line for the tackle for a loss. Great job,
like
Cincinnati.
Loss of 3?
Man, that was a loss of a bunch of them.
That was great.
That might be a loss of 5 there.
He went in untouched.
23. Yeah. The design play is to take it out to the left side. 77 is going out to get the wide defender, and it's Kyren Williams' job here to just be able to outrun number 23, but he had no chance. He had such a great jump on that. So it's going to bring up, it's 3rd and 9 now. Ball snap just in time, but it looks like the Rams got a timeout off. Let's see, or maybe delay a game.
The timeout prevented the penalty because they was about to get a penalty. Rams are 0 for 3 on 3rd downs.
Okay.
What?
The sign, it says Biden, Trump, Burrow. X's over the first 2 and then check mark to Burrow. Might be onto something right there.
I don't think he wants anything to do with politics.
Nothing. Just like me. I don't want nothing to do with any of it either.
Rams 3rd down conversion.
Some LSU jerseys in the building.
58% on the season so far. 3rd 9 from the shotgun. Ball snap. Pressure is there. 5-man press. Pass up over the middle to Tyler Higbee. We'll be short of the 1st down.
Once again, Hill with a great defensive play.
Great hands by Higbee.
Tackling the bigger wide receiver or bigger tight end. And that's the right read by Stafford. I mean, he has the undersized man on him, throw that ball in front, and you just hope Higbee can get his feet up and break through that first initial tackle. But Hill wraps him up around the knees and holds on to him throughout the ankles. Yep.
Oh my
gosh. Right there.
Damn, Swift.
Yeah, he's going off, man.
He just hit a 39-yard run.
Yep. Nice boom and punt. Oh, takes a decent bounce. Let's see where they're going to mark it. Somewhere between the 10. They're going to mark it at the 10? I thought it went out a little sooner than that. But
I was thinking like 17, 15.
Yeah, me too. Scott said hashtag underdog team. Don't doubt me, son. Skylar literally came up to me this weekend when we were talking about fantasy, and she's like, I just want to win one. I know my team is bad. I just want to win one game. I was like, you might get one.
You'll get one. You'll get one.
Boyd in motion. Burrow from the 11. In shotgun, ball snap. He's going to throw a quick one over the middle to Jamar Chase, spinning, turning, and finally brought down after a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Jamar Chase doing it all right now. So far sitting at 47 yards, 5 receptions. Nothing crazy. I think this might actually be tied up with his long of 13 yards. But doing exactly what he needs to do. Now if they can just get something in the end zone.
I think this also deals with him having that calf issue. When you gotta throw those long passes, you gotta use your
Yeah.
legs to do that.
You can definitely tell he's not putting a whole lot of zip on the ball. A lot of
Yeah.
them are just kind of being floated there. Again, over the middle, this time
To
to
Higgins.
Higgins. Higgins has been struggling today, man. That's a couple of drop
Yeah.
balls that you normally expect him to make.
And that's just on him. That's on Higgins. The defender hasn't even got there yet.
It's just on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goes through his hands, hit his stomach, and falls to the ground.
Yeah, I mean, that's in the fruit basket, man. That thing bounced off his belly button. Mm-hmm. You can't even say it bounced off the pads. Like, it hit a soft spot. So, 2nd and long from shotgun. Jamar sitting in the slot. Higgins wide right. Boyd in the slot to the left.
No good.
Yeah.
That pressure was there on from the safety, the right safety. He was on a blitz.
I love a good safety blitz. Man, that's something that Baltimore did to perfection in their loss this week. Man, they had what, three sacks from the safety in one game. Like, 3 sacks for a safety is just a great yearly stat.
Yeah,
in
really.
One game is nuts.
That's crazy.
And the craziest thing about him too is that coming out of college, they all said that he's too big to be a safety. He won't work in the NFL. But guess what? If you have the right defensive scheme, the right defensive plan, anything can work, man. Anything can work. Burrow from shotgun. Pressure coming again.
Overthrows out of bounds to Jamar Chase.
Overthrows and out of bounds. Yeah, I think you might be onto something. I don't think Burrow feels comfortable throwing those long balls right now. Because, I mean, even in that case, like, normally he likes to throw those with a little bit of zip to him, and he lofts it up early and just has to kind of predict when Jamar will get there and hoping that it's at the right speed. So that's going to bring up a 4th down and another punt for this Bengals team. Looking a lot better than they have in previous weeks, but every time they do something good, they do something wrong.
Fair catch caught about the 31.
Trader Wave said, well, ABC might switch games because 23 with 4:07 left, and also which primetime game is going to be good. Seahawks versus Giants. Geno Smith returns to York, or Packers versus Lions, and also Hurts through interception. Thank you, Deck, for the update on that as well. I mean, the story is more good. I mean, I don't really know. I don't think Seahawks and Giants is like that big of a deal for Geno. I mean, Geno is just a journeyman. It's not like he spent like dedicated time there and has a vengeance to get him.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a vengeance game.
But Packers and Lions should be interesting.
Pressure for Stafford. Stafford sidearm pass. Intercepted.
Wow, there we go. I was just about to say, but for that punt, that they might need something on defense to kind of spark some energy on this team, and they get it done on the very first play. Matthew Stafford, known for throwing some wild passes. He is the Patrick Mahomes before Patrick Mahomes. People just forget.
Yeah.
He was the no-look passer, the little sidearm, winding and bending type of quarterback, but this time not able to squeeze it into Tutu Atwell.
Wilson
but the ball, they're looking at to see maybe it touched the ground. It looked clear to me. Let's get a second look. Oh, no. I don't know.
It might have moved a little bit. I mean, it's a very small amount.
I got a safety Deck? That's crazy.
But it is, I mean, it is in his left hand as it hits the turf. And it's pinned against his body. Well, so I don't know how they're going to.
It all boils down to the good old, what is a catch in the NFL? You know what I mean?
Because I'll be honest with you, I think.
Because it does move. It does move. But his hand's underneath it slightly. I think it's going to get reversed. I think it's going to be reversed.
I just hate because there's some catches that, yes, it hit the ground, but the ground wasn't really affecting on that ball, on the catch. But I know they're going to, just because they moved a little bit, it's probably going to get overturned.
Yeah.
Damn, Swift.
And that's why they're on defense. You know what I mean? That's why you ain't a receiver, son, or a tight end, son, or
Swift got 119 rushing yards.
That's wild.
On 13 carries.
And And Buccaneers' run defense is pretty solid too.
Yeah.
I mean, it just shows, man, that Philadelphia offensive line, bro, is just so talented, bro.
Yeah.
It's so talented.
There's so much beef on that side of the line, and their defensive
Goodness.
side is just as disgusting, you know. And
I mean, Philadelphia's GM has just done it correctly.
yeah,
They built that, he went and grabbed the pieces that he wants on offensive skill players and stuff like that, but he did it after he built up the trenches. Like, people don't realize games in the NFL are really won in the trenches. Offensive line and defensive line mean so much, and not just for the fact of, they give average quarterbacks time or pressure good quarterbacks, whatever side of the ball they're on.
yeah.
It also makes other good players willing to take less money to come play for them because they know they're going to win when they have those two sides of the ball locked in.
You're absolutely right. Trey the Wave says, I got a question. Who's the best backup QB in your division? The best backup QB? That's a good question.
I mean, in my division, I mean, I'm a say Jameis. I mean, but people are probably going to say Andy Dalton after him having a pretty good game against Seattle.
I'd probably take Dalton over Jameis. I know you guys had a bad run with him, but I still think he's still a good quarterback.
There's just nothing about Dalton that makes me happy. It's just miserable football to watch.
You guys had a bad run with him, but also I think that dealt with the coaching staff just as much too.
Yeah. Mix is going to take a run to the right side. Is going to get a gain of maybe 1. So they did rule it as a interception. I'm surprised. I'm not going to lie. So the rule was an interception. Red Rocket, the red rifle. The only thing is I don't like with that ruling is that, like, personally, I think it's a catch, but you see that 9 out of 10 times they're going to call it an interception. Yeah. I mean, they're going to call it a drop 9 out of 10 times. It's ball snap from shotgun. Burrow with time shoots one right side. Higgins gets the ball caught. There is a flag. Are they going to call a push off on Higgins though?
Flag on the
play. There was a lot of hand fighting, but I think Higgins initially pushes down on the cornerback there, which causes him to lose balance. No, Scott, the rocket is the meme for his name because a red rocket is a dog's genital area.
It's funny. I had to look into see who the damn Chargers backup was. I don't even know who that kid is.
Yeah, it's absolutely a push off. Just don't extend your arms. You're a better receiver. You have body position and everything for that catch. You just don't need to push up. Go up and high point the ball, make the catch, and get yourself a damn touchdown. Instead, now you're going to go ahead and lose 10 yards. Second and 18. Burrow from shotgun. Jamar Chase wide left. He's looking right. Same play, but this time the ball is overthrown. I do like the immediate back to the exact same play right there.
Yeah.
He's just that dog then. Laugh out loud. Oh, goodness.
As far as the backup, I'd probably say either our third string, Aiden O'Connell, or Jared Stidham, who's the backup for Denver. Because the other two backups for the other two teams, I have never seen them play. I couldn't even tell you.
O'Connell looked nice during preseason, man. You might be onto something about that.
Yeah, she looked pretty.
I'm trying to think who's the cheat. Blaine Gabbert. I mean, no. I mean,
Blaine has been.
I don't even know who's Chargers backup. I don't even know.
Let me read his name again. I'll tell you in a second. Because I saw, I was like, who the hell is that? It's like, I don't know who that is. I was like, did he play in preseason? What is going on here?
Oh, it's Chase. Wait, it's Chase Daniels?
That's not the name I saw.
That's the name I just saw.
For Chargers? It's East some.
That's what
the name says. Easton.
I see Easton. I see that too.
There's only one backup QB. They only have one. It's Easton.
Okay, they cut him like the last week is what it was on Saturday, right before.
That's why I said the Easton guy. I have no idea who that is. I have never seen.
I was like, damn. I was about to get excited. I'm like, Chase Daniels still in the league, bro. I love Chase Daniels back at Mizzou. That dude has made a career, a fortune, but in the best position in football. Backup quarterback.
I mean, one of our football players from Fresno State, Billy Volek, he was the backup for Rivers for like 10 years. That dude made a living being a backup for the Chargers. He got paid though. He was there for hella long.
Yeah. Kyron Williams going to go ahead and take a run for a gain of 8, maybe 9, depending on where they're going to go ahead and spot him.
Can
AJ Brown just stop like we did it?
That's funny.
Is he actually doing good this game? He was complaining a lot about not getting targets, so I guess they finally start targeting him. He's got 7 catches, 102 yards. We knew it was going to happen eventually because he was very upset the last couple games that his targets have gotten basically eliminated from him. Man, I'm gonna have some questions on our damn fantasy league of what running backs to start. I'll probably end up starting.
So looking like
I don't know.
Like it's looking like it right now, bro. To be honest with you.
What up, Colby? Said, man, what is good with the Bengals? Man, I don't know what's going on with the Bengals, bro. It's like every time they do something good, they do something wrong, and they just can't capitalize on opportunities, man. I mean, you get that interception, and then you end up having a punt in favorable field position. Like, sad.
I'm still like, I was so surprised. Like my team worked out big time to win that one. Like I felt like my team actually played together.
Well, I'm gonna have some confusion next week because I think I'm taking Derrick Henry out of my starting spot just because it just seems like he's just not there. I mean, he played Cleveland, which is a tough defense. So, I mean, I might give him another shot.
Yeah.
But whenever I have Mostert, who put up 45 points this past week, Swift, who right now has 16 with still a full quarter to go, and then AK coming back from suspension, I don't think I could go wrong. Like, I might run 3 running backs, to be honest, next week.
Chi said if you would have played Dale and Musgrave, you would have won. You'd have won no problem. Because Dale got 32 points on your bench sitting. And Musgrave got 10. And I think you have who's your tight end? Henry. Henry only got 3.
So what, there's gonna be 2-0 teams left? You and Charm, I think are the only ones that'll be left. If you do in fact win. I think so. I think Nate Brisky's gonna lose. Oh, he was 1-1 anyway. Yeah, it'd be just y'all 2. And y'all better not hope y'all drop, because as soon as y'all both lose, I take the first spot because of my points that I've been putting up the last 2 weeks.
Oh yeah. My points against is so low. Me and Nate the only one
is it really
are not giving up more than yeah.
Little pass to Nakua gets deflected but 2. Caught. Oh wow. If Patrick Mahomes wins another Super Bowl, he's the next Tom Brady. There still needs to be more. I mean, he's right up there. I mean, he's the closest that we'll see to it, but it's too early. Yeah. It's too early.
Yes.
Like I said, when it comes to that, it's a lot of longevity things. He needs to break NFL records. Oh, this time Puka can't gather it in. Almost had a chance to be intercepted after the tip. Scott said, bro, give me a back. You don't have anything I want, Skylar. I'm not just going to give it to you. It was thrown behind him.
I mean, I got extra tight end. I got Higbee if you want Higbee. I need something decent in return. Stafford 8 of 15, 106 for the night. From the shotgun. Pressure's there.
2nd and 10.
Sack.
Ooh,
Say,
and
here
look who
comes
it
the
is.
boom.
Number 23 again. My goodness. Update on the Eagles score, 25-3 now. I'm not sure who scored the touchdown. Who got the touchdown?
They had the safety, and then you said 25, so they had field goal.
Was it a field goal? Oh, it might have been a field goal.
Yeah,
I thought it was another touchdown.
I think it was 22. Got him at
Oh, okay.
She said, "You love me, right?"
I do love you, Skylar.
Did you really try to do that?
But I ain't cheating now. I ain't cheating now. Field goal. I got you. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. If y'all are here, let YouTube know that y'all are enjoying the stream and that more people should come and check us out. Help our channel continue to grow. We're sitting at 4,600 subscribers, making our way to 5,000, which is a big goal for us. We were hoping to get it by the end of October.
Is it really 4,600 right now?
Yeah.
We got 40.
All right, from shotgun.
God damn.
Hand off to Kyron. It's going to be a short gain. We'll see if they're going to call a timeout to try and continue this drive to get some points on the board before the end of the first half. Hurts rushing touchdown, I think. Oh, no, he had the rushing touchdown earlier. It was just field goal. I got confused. Trey said, "Don't hit the dislike." yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, please don't hit the dislike.
we don't like asking for the likes and stuff like that. We just say it to remind you because some people forget. I know I'm one of those. I never hit the like button unless they say something. I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot.
And plus, just because we do this so frequently, we need to do it just because it helps. It does actually help the channel. You know, people don't believe it, but actually, trust me, we realize when likes don't get touched, it definitely affects the video.
Yeah,
it really does. 4th and 11, Evans back to punt. Charlie Jones to receive.
Sorry, and I said that backwards. Cincinnati called a timeout to have a chance to score.
Guess if Jones.
Plenty of room.
We'll get to about.
Is that a block in the back?
I do not know.
Why did he not bounce it outside? Why did he bounce it outside? I know sometimes the run is designed a certain way, but like that left side was wide open. As soon as he got those two defenders, I'm beelining it to the left side of the field and then just going straight. Trust your speed. That dude's a quick guy.
It's probably because if they did they follow their blockers. You know what I'm saying? When they tell them right return or left turn or center return, they're going to get yelled at if they don't do it. Unless they fast enough to get to the outside.
But if you score a touchdown.
Oh, yeah. They
ain't going to complain.
Yeah, very true.
Ball snap from shotgun. Burrow's going to throw it right side. Sideline Jamar Chase. They're going to give him the catch, but he's going to be short of the first, but it will stop the clock. Bengals, I believe, still have 2 timeouts remaining. If they can get up and get a field goal, tie this thing up before the half. I believe the Rams start with the ball in the second half.
Mixing offset to the left.
Could be wrong, but I think it is.
Ball snaps from the shotgun now. Burrows with time. Pass over the middle. Going to be caught by the tight end.
That's great work. It's so interesting that Irv Smith coming out that played for Minnesota last year was supposed to be like a huge tight end in the league because of just his build. And he has all the things you look for. Ex-basketball player, tall, big hands and all this stuff, but he just has not fit in the NFL at all. They don't even use him. He's a third string. Oh, dangerous ball.
I think we did talk about him a couple times last year, didn't we?
We did because there was a lot of hopefulness with him, but nothing ever panned out. And then Vikings brought in Hutchinson, and so that kind of just took things away. Sorry,
Hawkinson?
Hutchinson or Hawkinson. Yeah, Hawkinson, sorry.
It could be just the location that he's at. You know, him being a different team could work out differently for him. Sometimes people just not comfortable in the places they start at. That's a big factor when it deals with like mental health and just being happy.
Well, I know he was a developmental case because like he didn't have great football knowledge and stuff like that, or at least from what I've read. Like I haven't done a whole bunch of personal research on him, but it's just that he's just so athletically built that they thought he, could be a big name guy.
And that's the thing. If his football knowledge is not where it should be, it could just be just him on a supreme learning curve. So him being with a different team, especially one where they're not meant to be good right now. You know what I'm saying? They like Cardinals. Cardinals they weren't meant to be winning the games. So him going on a team like that where he can actually
Yes.
start and get more experience probably could benefit him much faster to be on a team like this where he's got somebody who's got quality hands and quality game time before in front of him. From a shotgun, two receivers to
Yeah.
the left,
Very
one to the
true.
right, three to the right. I'm sorry. Ball snap, 5-man pressure. It's gonna be a sack.
Oh.
That's what they did not want. The clock is going to continue. 30 seconds. And counting.
And yeah, no timeouts.
30-19.
You might just let it go into half, to be honest. So I don't know. He's gonna slow down. He's gonna go ahead and take one shot to get back into field goal range, and that's it.
He's breathing hard. he breathing like somebody just fell on his ribs. And the crowd is letting them know.
All right. Oh, and I'm sorry, they're in field goal range, so they're going to go ahead and just spike it and then allow them to come in and kick a long one.
They're showing girls on the sidelines going like this. No. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's Aaron Donald, man. Oh, what a great stunt. Yep. It's always the guy who runs the stunt that gets twist, the pressure, man. That
they don't expect that twist to happen. Yeah, when a player runs forward for 2 steps and bounces outside, they call it a twist, and it's so good at hiding what you're actually doing. 50-yard field goal.
So this is a 53-yard.
It's up and it's good.
Right down the middle. Well, if you got McPherson on your fantasy team, you're feeling pretty good. He's got a total of 9 points now. All right. Well, that will bring us into halftime. Let's go ahead and we'll take a look at the stats in just a second. We'll also take a look at what's concluding at the Eagles and Bucks game. So far, Eagles are holding on to the 25-3 lead. Bucks are I'm looking all in the wrong right places. Right now, the Bucks are second and goal, trying to get a touchdown, make it third and goal. So we'll see how that goes. But Eagles are handling their business against the undefeated Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Jalen Hurts has 19 passes completed so far for 232 yards, but has 2 interceptions, which is definitely not a good look for him. But run-wise, 16 carries for DeAndre Swift, 130 yards. Kenneth Gainwell, just 6 carries, but has 24 yards off those 6. A.J. Brown leading the receiving, 7 for 102. Olamide Zaccheaus, 2 for 58, the wide receiver formerly with the Atlanta Falcons. Dallas Goedert, 4 catches for 30 yards. Devontae Smith with his least productive game of the season so far, 3 of 23. Tampa Bay, Baker Mayfield, 146 yards off 15 attempts. Rashad White struggling as expected against this Philadelphia team. 14 carries for just 38 yards.
By Evans in the end zone for a touchdown. 25-9.
Woohoo! I'm sure you were so excited whenever you heard Evans and not Godwin.
Oh, super
excited. Because, she's had saying it might be over, but the thing is, they got to throw the ball now. They're not going to give up, so they're going to be chucking and flying.
That's what I was telling my, it ain't over yet. I mean, granted, it being 9 minutes left in the game, if Eagles can run most of that clock, it might be 2-point conversion. Godwin gets 2-point conversion.
That's 3 points. Like that.
Now we're down to 14-point game, 25-11.
Oh, it's Skylar that needs Evans not to do good. I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember who it was. That's why I thought it was Mike Evans for you. It was Godwin for you, Evans for Skylar.
Yeah. So Godwin, he was initially predicted to go for 11, 12, maybe even 13 points, but they went to him early and then went away from him, and now they went to him again in the third quarter. But you know,
Oh,
he's at 620.
um, but while we're waiting, let's go ahead and look at the halftime stats between this Rams and Bengals game, which has been a very slow one so far. You know, it's not nothing we're not used to. Primetime games, I don't know why. They always tend to be a little bit slower. Hopefully the second half will pick up. But so far, Matthew Stafford for the Rams is 8 for 15, 106 yards, has one interception, has been sacked twice for 17 yards. Kyron Williams, 6 carries for 26. They're struggling to get things going on the ground. I'd like to see a little more effort out of that. I mean, the way you look at this game, the score is low.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew Stafford really hasn't thrown the ball that much, and they also haven't rushed the ball. So they've just been getting like friendly field position in order to kick field goals.
Yeah,
It's not like they're really moving up the field and getting
not too
there.
much.
So
No.
they really need to get this offense rolling. Receiving wise, Tutu Atwell leading yards with 1 catch for 37 yards. And then Puka Nakua with 4 catches for 35. Tyler Higbee, 3 for 34. So these are all your main
Mm-hmm.
targets for them. You know, getting touches, getting some looks, but just nothing big yet. For the Cincinnati Bengals, Burrow 17 for 31, 144 yards, also 2 sacks for 17 yards. Joe Mixon just 7 carries for 23 yards. Jamar Chase has been the main target for Joe Burrow with 6 catches off of 9 targets for 56. Tyler Boyd, 4 catches off of 6 targets for 29. And T. Higgins, just 1 catch off of 5 targets for just 8 yards.
That's tough.
This
That's
offense that
tough.
was just so dominant that could hit you from any side, from anywhere, whether it was the outside right, outside left, Boyd in the slot, it didn't matter. You could find somebody, has just not been competent. Like it's really confusing. It's like you don't really know where to throw the blame on, because I don't think the offensive line has been as huge of a problem as what people were saying in week 1 and week 2, because they've definitely gotten pressure on Burrow.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of times where we're just seeing some drop balls, some silly penalties, some, you know, poorly placed balls by Joe Burrow as well.
Yeah,
That's leading to this. You know, they don't seem confident out there.
and that's where you kind of think the calf is more important than what they're making it out to be. Like it's definitely affecting a
Yeah.
lot more. You know what I mean? Because just on the big play, his longest pass is what 26 yards. Right now,
Yeah.
the longest is 26 yards. I mean, that calf definitely could be affecting a lot more than what we think. I mean, I'm just being honest. It's cause I don't know
A
what
lot of it,
changed, what really changed to make him look this way.
I mean, that's the only thing that really makes sense. I mean, even with if the offensive line is struggling, it's struggled this whole time. He still looked like a,
Yeah.
you know, even MVP caliber style quarterback in the previous
Yes.
years. So what is truly different right now? And like we've noticed in a couple of his throws, there's not a whole lot of zip coming from the ball. You know, it's his right calf that's giving him the pain. You know, so when you're throwing off that right foot, you're pushing off that
You're pushing
toe,
off of it. Yeah.
flexing those hips. That's what it kind of gives that zip into that ball, and he's obviously not feeling comfortable enough to do that. So it's going to be interesting to see when he can fix it, if he truly needs a break like we believe he does, uh, or what.
I mean, I wonder if it's a situation where you know, based off who they play next, like, do you sit him for a game? Let him just rest. Get the get with the trainers. They do their thing and let them just rest for 8 days. Like, well, 14 days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Especially if they got a early buy. I mean, you have Burrow? When's his buy?
let's see. Let me look.
Because they have an early
Their
buy.
bye week is week 7. I mean, my thing is they messed up because he should have took the first
The
3
first
weeks
two,
off.
yeah, yeah,
He should have
yes,
took the
yes,
first 2 or 3 weeks off, get you a
yeah,
full 5 to 6 weeks rest, and get to as close as 100%, if not 100% as you could. Don't play at 75, because now you're in a position, especially 0-2, and then no telling how this game's gonna go. you give up now and have to take 3 weeks off, then you just gave up the season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they should have done it early. That was the smart way to go about it, and they
Yeah,
they
because
went the
they
wrong
have to.
direction
They have
in
to
my
win
opinion.
today. They have to win today.
Yeah. Marcelo, what's up, Marcelo C? Welcome to the channel. Said Stafford is trash, Burrow head, more like Burrow dead. Who do you like, Marcelo?
I'm going to assume it's not Burrow.
And I'm assuming it's also not Stafford. He said he's trash.
Yeah.
I think both these quarterbacks are really good. I definitely was at the beginning of the year talking about how Stafford just needs to get ready for retirement. But he has looked good in the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
This week, not as much, but
Yeah, this week like you said, the passing just looks atrocious. Like, what is it, 8 of 15?
Yeah.
Is that what you said a few minutes ago?
Yeah,
Yeah, 8 of
both
15.
quarterbacks are throwing just barely over 50% right now.
Yeah.
And like we said, a lot of it is due to some poor passes. You know, we've seen
Mm-hmm.
Stafford hit Puka behind a couple of times. We've seen some bad passes, even like little screen checkdowns. I know he's had pressure in his face, but Kyron Williams has had plenty of opportunities. If you could have got that ball in his proximity, he could have a catch and run for a first down in multiple occasions, but the ball is just not landing where it needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
That dangerous sidearm throw that ends up in interception. Burrow not being able to get enough zip on the ball. Throwing these deep ones really early, but he's having to float them because he can't put that zip, and they're either winding up too long or winding up out of bounds. It's a lot of struggles right now.
I didn't realize they put the Monday Night Football on ESPN Plus too.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. I didn't realize it was on ESPN Plus.
Let's see. When do Bears and Broncos play? Is it next week? Yeah, they play next week at 12. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Who's watching that game? I did finally order some tickets for the Saints game. Me, Skyla, my mom, my sister, her boyfriend's brother and girlfriend are going to watch them on December 10th against the Panthers. So that should be some fun.
Against the Panthers should be a good one.
I was indecisive on what games I wanted to go to this year because there's really not any exciting home games. I think they play the Lions at home, which would be a fun one to go to. But really, other than that, there's nothing that I'm like, oh, I can't wait.
Choose provider.
But I know I got to go to at least one game. I normally try to get at least one. I normally wind up going to like 3 or 4 if just because I wake up Sunday morning and I'm like, oh, let me check the prices. Oh, that's cheap. Let's go. But we'll see. We'll see.
Oh, you gotta. Oh, okay, I see why.
So as we're trying to get back into the second half, let you all know if y'all also enjoy some other sports like the NBA, we will be live this Wednesday where we'll be doing our tier list for the NBA. That'll be at some time between 7 and 8 p.m. Central Time. We're going to go ahead and do a little tier list. We'll go through all the different teams. We'll go through them by division, and we'll go ahead and have that live stream up. We'll also post them individually as videos throughout the week as the start of the NBA season is going to tip off in just 2 or 3 weeks now.
Yeah. But I want to say less than 30 days, less than a month, maybe.
Yeah, I believe so.
See for sure.
I think it's like the 17th, maybe.
I think so.
Ocho Cinco in the building.
October 24th.
October 24th. There you go.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. So first game of the season, first two games of the season on October 24th, doubleheader. I believe on TNT, Nuggets at Lakers. Lakers at Nuggets, and then Phoenix Suns will visit the Golden State Warriors. It's like two
Ooh,
good games actually. Two
okay.
very interesting
Yeah, we might
storyline
have to
games.
actually run it. We might have to run it back to back if we're available.
Yeah,
Those would be fun.
very storyline. Those are storyline games.
Yep. So Rivers is going to take a fair catch at the 12, which is part of the new rule where during the kickoff, you can fair catch at any point and get put up at the 25-yard line. That's the first time that I've seen it utilized that far out. I mean, he caught that thing at like the 13, 14-yard line.
Which, I mean, I kind of don't mind, but, I don't think it really bothers me that this rule doesn't bother either way.
No, I mean it's one of the more exciting plays in the NFL whenever they score, but it's the most dangerous by far.
Yeah. Pressure for Stafford.
All right, ball snap. Stafford from shotgun. Good pass over the middle. Higbee down to the 48.
But you sure you don't want Higbee, Skyler? Doesn't look that bad. It's got 9.5 points.
What up, Nate? Said, can we get an actual AFL/NRL grand final review this week? Be nice to see. We're not doing that this week. We're going to do the podcast next Wednesday. So the podcast is going to be every other Wednesday. And we can definitely add something with that. Next Wednesday for our podcast, This Week in Sports, we will have special guests Carlos and PJ joining us. So
you said being
expect to have
normal,
some
we hear
fun
about
on
Coco
that
Golf.
one.
Yeah, you're gonna hear about Coco Golf. So deal with it. Deal with it. You think I'm not gonna talk about a young black sister winning the U.S. Open? Come on, brother. You don't know me that well.
All right, so penalty against the Rams going to set them back a little bit. 1st and 15 under center. Kyron Williams in the back. Atwell moving in motion. Ball snap, screen to Kyron. He has a lot of space and blockers. The 50, first down and more. Gain of about 20 yards.
I think what you said earlier about them having that field goal thing up like every drive now. that's like it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, they never do that. They do it at like last 2 minutes of the game, or if they're like, within 3, they don't keep it up.
But this has been like the entire game has been there.
Nate said lame.
Sorry.
You tell the NRL to make it easier for us to get information, and then we'll definitely do it. This would be Skoranek in the flats. It's going to get a gain of about 3, little screen. There's a Let's Go Eagles chant. Isn't the game a home game for the Bucks too? That's tough.
That is tough.
That's real tough.
There's 3 minutes left in that game, I believe. That's a 3 in the corner? Yeah, it's 3.
Yeah, and it looks like Godwin's going to finish off with just 8 points too.
I believe so. Stafford and shotgun.
2nd and 7.
Making a change in line of scrimmage. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left.
They about to bring the house.
Motion, ball snapped. Quick pass. There's going to be a flag. Maybe delay a game.
Flag on the play.
Or can we...
Illegal motion. Oh. They got the timeout off. Wow.
They're gonna give them the timeout. I don't mind when the referees do that when the coach throws it out, even though it's late, they give them the timeout. I kind of don't mind it, even though it's like technically they were late. It was late, regardless. But I don't mind them doing that.
The one thing I don't like though is like whenever it's getting late and they'll go and ask the coach, "Hey, do you want a timeout?" Like,
oh yeah,
like he needs to be paying attention. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like he needs to be paying attention.
That's true. Said there's let's go Eagles chant. That dude's swinging both towels, and the girl's trying to walk down the stairs with a beer. She's like trying not to get hit in the face.
Oh, Stafford hit from behind, sack, but there is a flag.
There's like
It's
multiple
Henderson.
On the
flags.
play.
That Henderson almost forced a fumble there too. The flag was thrown on the right side of the field. They're
It's in the
signaling a
flat.
face mask.
The field's in the flat, nowhere near the play.
Wow.
Let's see. That's not even enough.
Oh yeah.
That's terrible. That's a bad one.
I mean, if it's not face mask, it's holding at least, though, right? I mean, he drags him down.
He was already kind of falling too, though, so it's like a combination of both. I don't think his hand was in there enough to be considered that being the reason why he fell.
Yeah. I mean, Hubbard's a big dude compared to Tutu Atwell, so
That's true too.
it don't take
That's
much.
true too.
Sironic in motion out to the right side. He may hand off to Kyron Williams, who has a hole. Luckily, 22 is able to lay a hit on him and stop him from a huge gain. Kyron knows he wants that one back. He was seeing green. And 22 is going to actually go down.
That looked kind of weird by Woozy. He ran to the sideline, just kind of threw himself to the ground. But it.
So you're trying to hurt yourself? I'm confused.
I think it's to get the stoppage.
Yeah,
because he got up and walked off the field.
Yeah, they're gonna get a fine. They're gonna get a fine for that one. They're gonna get a fine for that one because you can't purposely try to stop the time. Like if he would have stayed down the beginning, then it's fine. Like my dude ran and jumped on his butt, like he was trying to hurt himself.
Then he got up and walked away like maybe less than 10 seconds later. You know. Hey, that Cassie.
What up, Sid?
Hey, that KC game was insane. It was over at second corner. Yeah, it was over at second corner. Did you see anything? I know you said Mahomes re-aggravated that injury. Did you see anything else about it?
I haven't seen anything post game about it.
Okay, 2nd and 6. Matthew Stafford, the shotgun. Williams offset left. 3 receivers to the right. Bunch formation. 1 to the left. Ball snap. Has time. Pump fake, gets the pass off. Gets bobbled.
Oh,
almost intercepted.
Kyron was hearing steps. He was hearing steps.
Yeah. Hilton and Pratt both had opportunity to get that ball in the mid-air after it hits off of Williams' fingertips.
He's got to catch
Williams
that.
was thinking touchdown before he thought catch. Yeah, he was turning before he even had that ball in his hands.
Yep.
There was a helmet. There was a helmet.
Very common mistake by young players, man. But with a loose ball like that, I don't think they're going to call it
either.
Because they're both looking towards the ball.
Ball snap, passes up, wide open receiver. Tyler Higbee.
Did I hear a whistle?
I don't know.
There's a whistle. I think.
There was a timeout.
Wow, Bengals got a timeout off. Oh no!
Wow, they saw.
McVay is furious.
They must have saw the formation was lopsided because there's no.
Because is anyone even on Higbee? No one was guarding him.
Oh yeah, Taylor's running up right now before the snap and yelling timeout.
He just got it too. He just got it.
There was no defender covering over the top of Higbee.
Sidney said, and the Dolphins dropped 70 whole points. OMG. And they should have had 73.
Yeah,
that
crazy.
Man.
They
should
have, yeah.
At least in a question, bro. The Dolphins a team to beat in the NFL right now? Or are they within the number? Within the 5 or so?
They might be, bro. To be honest with you, they might be. Stafford with time, pressure's up. Can't get loose. It's gonna be a sack. And
number 57 tries to pick Stafford up and keep him from fall
to the ground. Eagles game is finally over. The final is 25-11. Godwin only got 80 points. Woohoo! The come from behind. Oh my goodness.
Man, field goal, field goal, field goals.
Brett Maher.
42-yard attempt.
And
Up
it is
and good. Right down the middle. Deck said, we 3-0, baby. We 3-0. Let him fly, Deck. Let him fly.
Yes, sir.
All I want is for a touchdown to happen in this game so we can spam the TD emotes. But so far, we ain't having no luck. We ain't having no luck.
Man.
I'll tell you what, especially since this game is such a low scoring, boring game. I can't wait for it to end because that shepherd's pie is just calling my name right now. It's like whispering dirty words up the stairs. I can hear him.
He said whisper dirty words. It's like, don't call Skylar, eat me first. She'll understand.
She'll understand.
Yeah, I forgot what
Gonna give me in trouble.
There's I forgot what brand it is, but it's a company that makes shepherd pie, but they make it from everything's like fresh from the farm ingredients. Nothing like extra pasteurized any BS, but it tastes so good. And you can buy like a little small one. They got like a really big one. And like the first I had never had it before, and I bought the big one, thinking like, oh, that's just a regular small one because they didn't have a small one. It didn't say small or bit large. It just said whatever. Bought it, and I ate like 2 pieces. It's like 2 little squares out of it. And I was like, this got to be a family size. This thing is humongous. I had 2 servings, and I was full as hell. Right? I was like, it's time to go to sleep.
Time to go to bed and put yourself in a food coma, man. Dude, and the crazy thing is, I really don't like a whole lot of food from Ireland. Mm-hmm. Like I'm not, I'm not a big peas person. A lot of their stuff like has peas involved, but it's like,
I love peas.
But shepherd's pie, oh man,
shepherd pie.
You like peas? I'm not a big peas person.
See, when I made my shepherd pie, I did peas and corn. I put peas and corn.
Yeah, I think we do peas, corn, and carrots.
Yeah, I didn't do carrots, but yeah.
Next Monday, Seahawks, Giants.
Could be a good one. Is it another doubleheader next Monday?
Initially I don't think it was, but I think it is now because it didn't show that yesterday. But
so one of the Sunday games got moved over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna look right now.
Kickoff to the.
Oh no, it's just one.
Okay, kickoff to the back of the end zone for a touchback.
We have Lions and Packers on Thursday, which should be some fun. We'll have Nate Brisky and Cheesehead going at it, talking their mess, both 2-1. That should be a fun game. I'm actually excited for that one. Can Jordan Love pull up another upset? Well, I wouldn't say against the Saints was an upset win, but it was a good come from behind win. I think Packers fans thought they had the Saints in the bag. But Lions and Packers is going to be an interesting one. Fight for the division. Ball snap from shotgun, handoff to Mixon. Mixon, plenty of space. Brought down after a gain of 14 to the 38.
Mozzie.
He's talking crap in the thing.
Even though like I know Skylar says her team is trash, I love the fact that she still talks trash. Well, it's like your team kind of ass.
Have you met Skylar? Oh, Mixon's gonna run into his own defender. Is gonna get brought down and gain 2 yards though. Man, the crazy thing is too, Mixon is not doing anything. If it wasn't for that Mike Evans touchdown, It would be extremely close.
Second 8 for Burrows. 3 receivers to the right. Once the left, ball is snapped. 4-man rush. Burrow with time. Passes off. It's caught to Chase. Chase spin moves. Gets to about the 45.
There we go.
They're going to mark him at the 44.
So longest catch of the day for Jamar Chase. Maybe for the Bengals in total.
I think so.
Yeah, longest. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Tanner Hudson had a 26, so.
Just a bit outside. They got a linebacker on Chase. Why are you not exposing that?
Yeah, that's a mismatch.
Receiver in motion is going to be play action fake. Burrow rolls out. Quick pass to the corner.
Oh, did he get it? I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't think so.
It was actually really good work by the line, too. They were able to play that play action great. Work out to the right side on the rollout, but just nothing there.
Burrow, 18 of 33 for 160.
Man. Big Buck.
Williams
What's up, brother?
To the left. What up, Big Buck? 2 receivers
How'd the
to
hunting
left.
go?
2 to the right. Ball snap from the shotgun. 4-man rush. Pressure's there.
Oh.
It's going to be a short.
Trevion Williams couldn't get his head around, didn't get his head around fast enough, and that pressure came in hot.
I notice every time they go to huddle, he's flexing his legs, his calves. So you definitely know it's really affecting him now.
Yeah, it's starting to get to him a little bit.
Yeah.
And like, I'm confused at I'm about to look it up, what the exact injury is. Because they just say strained. Like, what exactly is it?
From a shotgun ball snap, 5-man rush, pass is gonna be caught by Jamar Chase.
Oh wow!
Gets it while he's falling to
what
the
a
turf.
grab! Oh my!
That was a great catch. That ball was behind him too.
It literally just says everything. Literally just says calf injury, but it doesn't have any like if it's if it's stretched, if it you know I don't know what it.
So you just want to assume calf strain.
That's what I'm assuming. So be a run. Oh man, nothing there for Mixon. He has to just dive forward to get brought down at the line of scrimmage.
I don't know.
Blocking was not there for Mixon.
I don't know how he spun and dived between 4 defenders and still got back to the line of scrimmage. That should have been a loss of 2 or 3.
I have no idea either. All right. Come on, Bengals. Let's see what you got, man. We want a touchdown. At the 31, 2nd and 10 from shotgun. 2 wide receivers left, 2 right. He's going to go ahead and throw a little check down to Higgins. Higgins is going to be able to catch this one. And is going to slide down after a gain of about 14.
Good job.
There's like a weird mixture of cheers and boos going on right now, which is definitely interesting. Like, I know a lot of people on Twitter, I've just seen as I'm looking up his injury, people are saying, you know, like, is it even worth it to have him out there? What's the point right now? Because he's only averaging like 4.6 yards per throw. But like, man, don't boo the man. He's going out there. Yeah. I mean, so from shotgun, 1st and 10 inside the 20. Jamar Chase in motion to the left side. Looked like a design screen. It will go to Jamar. He has 1 man to try and beat. Goes outside, dives forward for a gain of maybe 4 or 5 yards.
maybe 4. This Rams defense, the pressure that they're getting is kind of crazy. And it's not just Aaron Donald; it's everybody.
Yeah,
They're literally all having a meeting at the quarterback's position.
All right. 2nd and 6. They're sending a blitz from the outside. Mixon gets the handoff, has a hole, cuts in, touchdown, and bye-bye, Skyla. Chances of winning just went out the door. Spam them TD emotes if you got it. If you are a member, spam them, spam them, spam them. And if you're not a member and would like to become one, you can click that join button, and we have multiple different options and tiers for multiple different prices to join our memberships. But even if you don't want to join or don't want to spend the money to join, do click the join button, click the 3 dots at the top right, and allow gifted memberships.
Yes. Now, Zach's favorite chant is happening.
Oh, shut your mouth. I was ignoring it. Like, it was just like getting censored out my brain. Like it was, my brain just censored it without me knowing. And now you made me hear it. Shame. Asshole.
Oh, my
moment. Oh, my life.
I used that song in a highlight I did at Fresno State. I mixed that with the Eminem track and another song. That joint was fire.
It banged.
Oh yeah, it was so good. The coach, Pat Hill, they made the team watch it twice.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah, it was before we played USC. We played USC well, I don't know what the status now, but at that time we were the only team that was from a small conference to put up 40 points on USC in USC's territory.
Oh wow!
In a loss.
Oh man!
Interception in the end zone because the quarterback telegraphed where he was throwing it. We all knew we was going. He telegraphed it, and the receiver was open, but they had 2 DBs that were shadowing and kind of spying. They saw exactly what was going on, and we had a check down open.
Oh, that's damn.
Yeah.
Big Buck says, I'm doing good. I've spent the last week setting up trail cams and staffing area. I see some nice, healthy 6 and 8 points. October 17th, the large game hunting season will be in full effect. Ooh, it's coming up, man. Less than a month. I know my buddy's been going duck hunting every morning the last couple days. I'm not sure how many they've killed, but he said he did hit something that he probably shouldn't have hit. And I was like, that's not good.
Yeah, that's not good at all.
Definitely don't want wildlife fisher to go get you.
No, you don't.
I have a person in my class. He's going to school for marine biology to study fish species and culture and stuff like that. And but he works for wildlife and fisheries right now. I was like, oh, that's cool. I said, do you get to carry around a gun and do fun stuff? He goes, no, I get to cut grass. And I'm like, oh, that sucks.
Oh, on the freeways and stuff?
Yeah.
I didn't know the wildlife and game did that. I thought that was something else. Another department.
I mean, I don't know if it's about the highways, but I think it's in certain like national park areas and stuff like that.
Okay. That's interesting. I still didn't realize that was. I figured they just had regular gardens crew to do that.
No. All right, we're gonna have a return by Rivers. He's gonna cut inside to the right, but he's gonna get brought down at the 24. Yeah, this was just such a great time play. You have the blitz coming in from 87 there, and they're going to send the run to the left side. 89 delivers a great block. 84 holding his block on the left side. And then they just pin that safety on that left end. He needed to jump that gap a little earlier. He was too hesitant on when he jumped in, and it just got filled up. allowed Mixon to walk into the end zone, basically. So 1st and 10 from the 24 for the Rams, trying to come back and win this game with 5 minutes left in this third. Stafford stepping in, deep throw, right side. Van Jefferson.
Wow.
Oh, 33 just missed his mark. Gets beat by Van Jefferson, even though the ball was well underthrown. Jefferson able to come back and grab it into Bengals territory.
And see, that
way too shallow.
That pass right there,
Man, if he could throw
that from the Bengals.
If he could throw that 10 more yards to the right. Oh, no!
Tipped.
No way.
Van Jefferson tipped it, and it was intercepted.
It was Puka.
Oh, no.
Puka tips it.
Was it Puka?
No.
I thought it was Jefferson.
It was Puka.
Oh, my goodness. Damn.
And the Rams fan just disbelief smile, just like, wow. We doing some electric slide action? What we doing over here, bro?
I don't know what that is. That ain't electric slide.
I don't know what that was either. It's not the electric slide. I don't know what that was.
It's probably something from TikTok. Something from TikTok.
You probably right. You're probably right. We all know TikTok runs the world.
Man,
great. I got a screen limit. Give me a second to try and figure out who I need to kick off the TV.
Okay, no worries. Dang, that's crazy. Such a big play right there. And while they're going to a TV timeout, we will be placing, inserting ad here. Some may get it, some may not. If you do, you can watch it, or you can skip it if it allows you to skip. And so far, got 39 votes in the poll. If you haven't voted, please go ahead and vote. Just curious to see where your allegiance lie. Don't wait till the last minute and say, "Oh no, I was actually voting for the Bengals winning. I was voting for the Bengals." No, you was go for the Rams. But again, thank you guys for being here. Truly appreciate each and every one of you. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and be true to the channel. Hit that subscribe button as well as notification bell. We go live for every Monday night football and Thursday night football. And we do go live on Wednesdays. We host a podcast every other Wednesday. And some other Wednesdays we do just sports commentary or just have a chill session with you guys. So definitely join the crew and just come and check us out. And if you haven't already, check out the edited content on the channel, where we have plenty of edited content of sports reactions and just sports, a little bit of everything, to be honest with you. A little bit of everything from sports from all over the country, all over the world. So you might might see something different that you've never seen before, or find a new sport. So check it out when you get a chance and give us your feedback. I'm still on a timeout currently. Can you get some more water? And we're back to the game. 1st and 10, 4:57 to go in the third quarter. Burrow and crew from the shotgun. Empty backfield. 3 to the left.
Spread offense.
Right. Let's see how this calf holds up. There is a blitz. Rams are showing blitz. They're showing a safety blitz.
But they only said 3.
Nice little cover play.
Oh, no!
I was about to say, are we about to go back and forth with interceptions now?
I thought we were.
Oh, okay. Now see that play, the interception, it actually got tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Oh.
And that's how it went to Higgins and not the receiver. All right. 2nd and 10. Chasing motion from left to right. Ball snap. Pressure is there. 4-man press. Pass is going to go into the turf. And they're going to throw a
flag on the play.
I'm assuming they're going to say grounding. Okay.
Oh, they're saying it might be a defensive holding.
Because I was going to say Hudson was in the area where the ball went, so I didn't think it would be grounding. But I didn't see the hold.
Oh, wow. Pass
Actual
interference. You'd actually rather a holding, I believe, right there.
Yeah.
You get more yards off of it, but regardless, you get a first down.
Oh yeah, it's a holding.
Yeah, it's a hold. Should have been a holding and not a pass interference. I'd be a little upset if I'm the Bengals for that one because you'd want the 10 yards instead of the 4.
Yeah.
So Brown back there at running back, lined up at shotgun, bunch package to the left, Chase the lone receiver on the right side. Brown's going to step behind Burrow, ball snap, fakes the pitch, rolls out right, Jamar Chase, wide open, 50, the 40, and brought down.
Nice play call.
35.
Nice play call.
What a great design.
Yeah.
What a great design.
Nate Brisky was good, gentlemen. So Puka and T. Higgins, all needed was 30 points combined between the two of them in order to win this week. Every freaking week I lose by something stupid. Still got time.
I mean, where are they at right now, Nate Brisk? I know Josiah's having a hell of a week, man. Lost to me last week. Has the most what he said? I got to keep giving him crap about it. Or most balanced team in the league. And then not only that, but the Cowboys lose to the Cardinals. He's going through it right now. He has to be. Jamar Chase's first catch of 15 plus yards in the season so far. That's crazy.
That is crazy. 2nd and 8. 3 receivers to the right. Showing blitz from the safety position. 4-man rush, passes up. It's going to be caught. Oh, Higgins.
Higgins.
Another ball in Higgins' stomach, and he drops it. Higgins starting to look like Jerry Duty around here, man. Starting to look real unfamiliar. Scott said, I'm the most balanced team in our league. Get it right, guys. I think I played Skylar next.
You're bad on all ends. Yep.
I think I play Skylar next. That should be interesting.
All right.
3rd and 8.
3rd and 8. Jamar in the slot. 3 wide receivers lined up right.
4-man pressure.
Ball snap.
Burrow rolls out. Chucks
Scrambling.
Bat it down.
And this is where the calf injury really affects Burrow, because this is a situation where Burrow would wrap around, run, create space on his own, and he just can't. He doesn't have confidence in that right calf to be able to make plays when pressure comes in. You know, he does this little roll right. You know, typically you'll see him sprint forward and be able to get a catch off. You had a receiver far back going across the field that he possibly could have hit, but no luck there. So here comes McPherson with another field goal attempt.
You can see
this one's going to be from 48. And doinks in.
Doink worked. That doink. But you can see him after that play.
Puka has 7.5. Higgins has 4.1. Oh, yeah, that's tough. Yeah, you probably done for, bro.
You can see after
you don't know, bro. Someone might get like a 70-yard touchdown pass. There's no telling.
You never know. You never know. But after that last play, he was looking down his legs. You can see, and then when he was walking back to the other side of the sideline, he does have a limp. He's trying to cover it up in his walk, but he does have a limp. You can see it.
Brisky, did you just read what you just typed? You just said Higgins was 0 for 8 week 1. Burrow is never looking for him. He only looks for Chase. He threw the ball to him 8 times and he didn't catch the ball once. He's thrown the ball to him today, I believe 7 times, and he's only caught it. He's thrown the ball to him 8 times today, and he's only caught it twice. And he dropped 2 easy ones. Like I'd expect my I can't remember how old my damn nephew is anymore. He just had a birthday, but my like 5-year-old nephew, 6-year-old nephew to catch. Like, you can't drop those passes. Jamar's always going to be his favorite. That's the number 1 receiver. They have some of the best chemistry in the NFL. They played with each other for so long through college, now in the pros. But Higgins isn't playing up to tier right now, man. He's struggling.
Higgins is dropping open passes.
Said Higgins had a great week last week. I'm not sure if he did or not. To be honest with you, take a look. I think he had like 15.
Yeah,
he had 15 points.
You said
I'm not sure if that was last week or the week before.
8. If he got 8 attempts and he didn't catch any, whose fault really is that? I mean, all 8 passes couldn't have been bad passes.
Yeah, he had 12. He had 12 targets last week.
All 8 passes.
He had 12 targets last week, 8 catches, 2 touchdowns, and 89 yards. He had a good week last week.
But even then, 0-8. You're telling me that all 8 passes were bad passes? That's just not really how it works. Right. He just didn't catch them.
Oh, you said week 1. I didn't read week 1. My bad, bro.
But even still, 0-8. I mean, there was 8 opportunities to catch the ball. He just dropped 8 times.
Yeah. He had a touch. No, was that him that had the touchdown attempt that he pushed off? Yeah. Today. Yeah. He had almost a touchdown. He pushed off, caused offensive PI when he didn't need to. You know, Higgins just struggling. I don't get it.
But being 0-8, and then you say he had 12 last game too, and he has how many this game? That means he's getting attention. He's just not holding on to the rock.
Yeah. 8 to 12 targets for a receiver is really good. I mean, that's what you'd want.
It's up to the receiver to make the best of each opportunity. Kickoff is going to be right to the edge of the end zone, and will be downed inside. That's a better question. What's happening to him? That I can't tell you. Oh yeah.
He's 2 of 8 right now. He's had 8 targets, and has only caught 2 balls.
That's a question that only he can answer.
And like we said, 2 of them were 15-yard, easy 15-yard gains.
And if he didn't push off, he would have had a touchdown. Stafford under center.
All right, 1st and 10.
Nice audible by Stafford to pull out the fact that the Bengals were going to blitz. Ball's there. It's a blitz is there. It's a pass to Williams.
And it works.
That was a smart play. The audible was just to see if they were doing man coverage, and actually showed that they were showing blitz as well. Very smart. Very smart audible. We have a guard for the Rams, Note Broom, being escorted off the field. Looked like an ankle injury, possibly. Maybe a retape and send back out.
Shoulder is what they said. He is limping.
Oh yeah, okay.
They said shoulder. He was dealing with a shoulder injury, but he was limping a little bit.
2nd and 3.
All right, let's see what they're going to do here on 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun. Ball snap's going to be a handoff.
Ball snap.
Williams bounces upfield. Will pick up about maybe 1.5 yards, maybe 2, depending on where they spot.
And you know what? The right guard that came in, he's a special teams guy, but he actually had a really good block there. He's the only one that created a hole on that line.
You're right.
He doesn't push that man forward. He doesn't get a single gain.
I don't know if you noticed the sideline of the Bengals.
What up, brothers? What up, Slim?
What up, Slim? The coaches on the sideline for the Bengals was yelling at the players. Somebody's not on assignment. A player had to run off the field. 3rd and 2 from the shotgun.
All right, 3rd and 2.
Ball's thrown up.
Ooh, Atwell in motion.
Atwell will get the ball, but there is
Man,
another
Flag on the play.
When I saw Atwell make that route that he did, I was like, oh, he's definitely going to be open. He starts off out wide and then sinks in perfectly in between the other 2 receivers and just squirts through unblocked. They were running a zone. But there's going to be a flag on the Bengal. Are the offensive lineman? Wait, why'd they say half the distance to the goal?
They said a face mask. He's holding him by the helmet. He's holding by the helmet.
Well, and 79's face masking as well. Oh, goodness.
Tremont Ankrum, personal foul. Whoever that fan was with the Bengals helmet, the helmet is too small for your big head, brother. He got a helmet on it, and like this much of his face.
I like that Bengals chain. I'm not gonna lie.
Uh-oh. Did we hear you just compliment some Bengals fans?
Yo, that chain was fire, bro. I'm not a hater. The Bengals was fire. 3rd and 16 now. Went from 3rd and 2 to 3rd and 16. Goodness gracious. From shotgun, ball snap. It's gonna be a handoff. You know, it's like so interesting, man. It's like I get 3rd and 16. It's normally a play where you just run a screen or a handoff or something like that. But you haven't been utilizing your run all day. I think they've ran only 8 times, that being the 8th time. And you're running a 3rd and 16. It just doesn't make sense. Like what is McVay doing coaching wise right now? God, I'd be heated if I'm the Rams at this moment.
I mean, almost blocked the punt.
Oof, almost blocked.
Received at the 20.
Ends up being a really good
25,
punt. All
30.
back inside the 20.
We'll go out about the 32, maybe. I mean, in situations like that, I guess you could say they're playing, when they say they're quote unquote playing chess, because you just want to try to pin them back at that moment. I don't know, man. Like you want to stay center of the field. It's no way in hell they're kicking from that far out. That's that's not happening. But as far as the play calling,
no, it's not.
I don't know. I couldn't even tell you. I think they only have like 10 designed runs this game so far. Yeah, they got like 10 or 11.
All right, ball snap. It's going to be a handoff to Mixon. Mixon's going to lay down the hit stick on number 53. He's going to get a gain of about 4 yards. That's what I was thinking earlier watching. Maybe I don't know something, but why do they always choose to run when it's 10+ yards, 3rd down? Just throw it. So a lot of times the reason why they do that is because they don't want to sacrifice like a turnover or another sack and get yourself brought down further back and then put yourself in a struggling field position to punt. But I mean, when it's getting near the end of this game and y'all aren't having great effort on offense and y'all are down by a touchdown, I just don't like it in that scenario. I get according to like the rules or like the typical analytics of it, that is the right play, a screen or a run. But at certain points, you got to be a little riskier than that, man.
That's exactly what it is. It's the statistics that every NFL coach, they abide by. That's why if you notice, most teams do the same things in certain situations because analytically it says this is 100% or 98% or 95% the best option in this situation. And that's when you find those coaches that are willing to go against the grain every once in a while, like your Sean Payton who kick off on the first of the game. Those type of plays is when you be like, that's when they get those great names of being inventive and creative. And just unfortunately, too many coaches just follow the numbers and they don't just think, you know what, in this situation, this could work. And you're losing. So what do you really have to lose? You're already losing.
Right. What do you have to lose? I mean, I guess what they're figuring now, I mean, my thing with this situation in particular is the fact that they just came off of a touchdown and then they moved and then they had a interception that resulted in a field goal. So they just put up back-to-back scores on you. If anything, their momentum is all positive right now. It'd be different if, it would just be a 4-point game like it was before the field goal. Then yes, go ahead and just run a safe play. But you only got a quarter left. Y'all haven't had anything going on offense. No type of confidence boost, no great pass, no great run, no nothing like that. Like, you got to make something happen.
I agree. I totally agree. What?
You wearing a Reggie Bush jersey?
Cool. Oh, you had different commercials?
And I guess so. It was like a football commercial, and I'm pretty sure the dude had a Bush jersey on. That was my first ever jersey, I think. I might have had a Aaron Brooks jersey. I can't remember the whole show.
Aaron Brooks.
Hey man, he was supposed to be great, bro.
He was good.
So is Dan Campbell anti-analytical because he always goes for it on fourth down? I mean, maybe. It all depends on the situation.
I wouldn't say anti-analytical. Is there some just are willing to take a chance? They have more belief in their players than the numbers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Second and 6 for the Bengals. Ball snaps. Going to be a handoff to Mixon. Mixon cuts up. Will get the first down. Still going.
Yep.
The Powell is being pushed forward. Whistle finally blows. It's going to be a first down ending at the 40-yard line. Don't act like that was just you, Mixon. It was 4 O-line behind you pushing. I love when they do that. They be like, oh, first down. You realize there was 4 dudes behind you pushing you?
Mixon, like, I got some strong legs.
There was 4 dudes behind you pushing you.
I got some strong legs.
I just think it's so funny how before you couldn't do that. You couldn't do that. They would stop that whistle get blown.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, that's too. They wouldn't let you doing that stuff. Mixon with another run.
Another handoff to Mixon to the right side. It's going to go ahead, dive forward. Mixon's really good at diving forward for a gain of 2 instead of getting stopped behind the line. He's done that how many times now?
That's just what he do. I think what changed the pushing rule was Reggie Bush pushing Matt Leinart into the end zone, USC versus Notre Dame. And then ever since that game, the NFL changed their rules where they started allowing the receivers getting pushed in the back, quarterbacks getting pushed. They all started changing.
Interesting.
Because that rule was supposed to be that was not supposed to count as a touchdown. That was a game-winning touchdown for that game. Then all of a sudden the rules started changing left and right. They just didn't announce it.
Shotgun. 3 wide receivers left. Burrow takes a snap. He's looking right. He's going to throw a check down to Mixon, and it's going to be high and just incomplete. So 3rd and 9. I'll never forget my favorite thing that I've ever witnessed when it comes to football, just because it was so funny. It was my high school team. It was 1 game away from going to state. They were down by 4. End of the game, I think there's like less than 2 minutes left. We're inside the red zone around the 10-yard line. They hike the ball. They throw it a little screen to our running back, who's a smaller guy but very shifty. And then we have a tight end that is a big guy, like 6'5", like probably 250, something like that, 240, maybe not 250, probably like 230. But they throw it to him, and the tight end turns around and picks him up and throws him like 3 to 4 yards into the end zone.
That's funny.
and it's not allowed, so they did blow a whistle, and like the refs didn't even know what to do. There was like a meeting for like 5 minutes trying to figure out what it is, like how many yards do they lose and all that stuff. Yeah, what's the call? We did end up winning and then end up winning the state that year, but it was just so funny because I was right next to the gate, which normally I wasn't. Normally I was either up in the stands just chilling or talking with some people, but I was actually right next to the gate watching the game that time, and I saw it and I just started laughing my ass off.
That's actually fine. I would assume the play call or the ruling would just be forward progress from the place of the initial throw. That's what I would have called.
Yeah, I can't remember
Yeah.
what it was, but yeah, it was something like that. I think he was just marked down from where he
it
picked
has
him
to
up.
be marked down. That's hella funny though. He probably better off picking him up and running with him than doing that.
Right. 2nd and 8. He ended up playing for Colorado.
The catch is gonna be
Not
incomplete.
the tight end, the running back.
The running back. Oh, that's what's up.
Wilcox. Yeah, he played for Colorado. We had a couple guys. We had him play for Colorado. This dude, LeJalen, who is our best defensive player. Mm-hmm. He played for the Mean Green Texas team.
UNT. That's
and then
that's 40 school.
Yeah, and then that's where he played for. And then our other running back, he had offers from like big SEC schools, tore his ACL his senior year, and then ended up playing for Tulane. He came in right after Matt Forte left.
Okay. Check down. Sample almost gets the first down. He's short by a yard.
Ooh. You go for it, right? I don't know. Well, maybe not.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm going for it. I'm going for it every day of the week. And they're going to stay
It's 4th and 1 with
at
11
40,
and a half minutes left.
You're up by a touchdown.
Yeah,
you make a statement. You get this first down here, you're running another 4 to 5 minutes off the clock. Go get this damn first down.
Now, normally this would be a QB
But you
snap.
can't QB sneak, though.
But you can do a direct snap to the running back. A direct snap to the running back?
But it's a timing thing with that, too. Let's see. They're going to line up in shotgun. 2 wide receivers right. Mixon back there. It's going to be a handoff to Mixon. He's bouncing around.
Falls forward.
First down.
Falls forward for a first down.
That's why you do it. Great play.
That's a soundbite we need to find. Matter of fact, just use your soundbite for first down. Just sample you.
Yeah, I can do that.
Because that one you just did right now was really good.
That was really good? Oh, no, I just got to emulate that again.
Just record it. Screenshot it. We're
I might be able to record it.
We're 2.5 hours in. 2:32:54. From the shotgun, ball snaps, play action fake. Burrow with a little bit of time, passes up, caught. Oh no, it's intercepted. I thought Boyd had it. Oh my God, he snatched it from midair. I need to see that again. I thought the way they both fell, I thought it was in Boyd's hands. But
that was crazy.
That was a steal. First takeaway this season by the Rams defense. Damn. The pass was nice. The pocket looked good. Let's see. Oh. Okay, so when Boyd jumps, he jumps at the same time, puts his hands on top of Boyd's, and snatches it from him. Such a great job by the defense there. Especially for the first takeaway of the season. That's a good one. Truly with some commercials.
Okay. Yeah, I can record that soundbite. I was checking to see if you were talking during it or not, but you actually stopped talking literally right before I said it. And so it's gonna I'll be able to record.
Cool.
I'll do that, add a little auto tune to that bit, make it sound really nice and fancy.
I'll be right back. Get some more water. I'll be right back.
Yeah, do you think, man? Thank you, Grandpa. Once again, guys, really appreciate you all for joining in for Monday Night Football with me at Nonpfixion. If you're new to the channel, my name is Zach. Nonpfixion just want to step away to go use the restroom. This is Real Fan Sports. We are your fanalists, not analysts, but fanalists, because we are real fans giving you our interpretation of some of the wonderful sports that we love. Today being the NFL. On Wednesday, we're going to go ahead and have our stream where we're going to do our predictions for the NBA season. We're going to give you a tier list of each team division by division. If y'all want to come and join in on the conversation for that one, we'll be back live on Thursday for more NFL as well as the following Monday. Y'all know we hear all the time. As I see the hearts and the hundreds going up, appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for showing the love. Yeah. What is y'all's thoughts on this Toy Story football thing that they're doing? Like, I'm like so interested to see how it's actually going to work out. Like, and what type of program are they using in order to do this in real time? Like, it has to be delayed, right? There ain't no way that it's going to happen like as the play's actually going. Nate Fanalis, yeah, love that. Wow, what an interception, man! Took it right out the hands of Tyler Boyd. I mean, the pass was thrown pretty well. Could have been a little more out in front, but just 44 snatching it out of the hands of Boyd. So Stafford back out there. He's going to throw a deep shot, looking for Atwell. There's a lot of contact. I'm surprised there's no pass interference, but possibly because Atwell really wasn't trying to make a play for the ball. He seemed like a little lost out there. So it's going to go incomplete, 2nd and 10. We're going to line up at 2nd and 10. Rams got to take advantage of an opportunity. The Bengals haven't been able to completely capitalize on turnovers like you'd like. They have a field goal off it. Let's see what the Rams can do now. It's going to be a big sack. Hendrickson, the former New Orleans Saint, is all over Matthew Stafford. He is working his way on that edge so quickly, so much pace. He even gets held, and it doesn't matter. Watch him burst around 57, just catches Thomas off balance. Thomas tries to get in and grab him between the shoulder pads. Just a quick 1-2, Mr. Miyagi style, wax on, wax off, knocks it down, gets around, and gets the big time sack. 3rd and 18. Stafford's going to split him out wide, spread offense, takes a snap. Pressure come from Henderson again. He's going to scramble. He's going to get brought down. No, that's a sack. It has to be. His knee came down. They're going to keep it alive for now as Kyron Williams dives forward just short of the first down at the 29. But I think Stafford was sacked. They're calling it a sack. They're calling it a sack. Let's see. Gets wrapped up around the ankles. Oh, he might. He's down. That knee is touching. Oh. Oh, no. Hill with the sack. Back-to-back sacks for the Rams. And as we were just talking about, the reason why they don't run that play, that's the reason, you know? But you still have to risk it. They should have risked it the first time and not this second time, but is what it is. Big punt up. It's going to be caught at the 42. Jones with space, wrapping right side. He's going to get brought down hard by Tomlinson back into Rams territory. So Bengals threw the interception, but now back in great field position to try to put some more points up on the board.
Here's a commercial.
Oh, yeah. At BK. Have it your way. I haven't had like a fast food burger in so long, and like I'm so hungry right now. I looked at that and it just made me so hungry.
Well, I had for the little burger day or whatever. Me and my brother had some Burger King.
I kind of want some Five Guys. They're just so expensive, so I have to like really hype myself up to go and do it. Because like I'm not just gonna go and spend $15 on a damn hamburger, but like if I like really convince myself, then I might.
I remember when they first opened up, me and Rose, when we were still dating, we was gonna go on a date, and we go to eat in the movies and some other stuff. We went there and we went inside. Looked at the menu, was like, "Yep, nope, we're not doing this." Like, I'm not paying. We both were like, "Yeah." She was like, "I am not getting a $15 burger."
I mean, like, don't get me wrong. The burger is damn good, and it is a big burger, and it's a big burger.
I don't think any hamburger is worth $15.
I mean, I'm with that.
Yeah, no burger's worth $15.
And that buddy ain't got the cheese on it. You can get the Worcestershire. It's got the grilled sautéed mushrooms, sautéed onions, double patty, and then you get the fries with it with the Cajun seasoning. Oh my god!
Still not worth $15.
I better hope I don't get off of class early enough where I can eat before school. That'll be before work tomorrow. They did just open a walk-ons up kind of close to my school. And I've been contemplating going and getting a po' boy from there because I really like their bang bang shrimp po' boy. And they got a good steak po' boy as well. They got a prime rib po' boy. It's really good. Bro, what kind of fountain is that? That's pretty cool.
I've never seen it like that from the hands. It's different. Normally, it's like some little cherubs like this, and they got the water coming out their arrows or some crap.
Scott said, absolutely disgusting, Zachary. I'd rather spend 22 at Chipotle.
Oh, yeah, I'd spend 22 at Chipotle.
Scala, Scala be going to Chipotle, and her bowl would be looking so nasty, it'd be turning
I've
me
never
off.
spent that much at Chipotle. What do you get?
She really don't spend that much.
But
Mixon bouncing outside. This time's going to get tackled for a loss. Should have took the first hole he had.
I do like Chipotle.
Tried to do too much.
Chipotle,
My dude, Scala gets brown rice, steak, no beans, no peppers, no sauce. She gets sour cream, cheese, and queso.
Wait, you said she gets rice?
It's just like a white.
You said rice, steak, sour cream, cheese, and queso. You don't get no real vegetables in there.
It's just a white glob on top of rice and steak. Like, it looks. Oh my god, it looks so disgusting.
I get the.
It looks so
the
gross.
white.
Oh, and lettuce. I forget. She does get lettuce. She does get lettuce.
I get the white lime rice. I go half chicken, half steak. I go queso. Not queso. I go pico de gallo. Then I go a little sour cream, but mostly guacamole. And a little bit of cheese.
Yeah, I gotta get guac.
And lettuce. But I might also get another sauce on top of it. Like, I'm gonna make mine. If I'm gonna get a bowl, I'm gonna get a bowl.
Yeah, right. Oh no, dude. I try to get mine to weigh as heavy as possible. Burrow throws over to Boyd, incomplete. It's gonna bring up 4th and 5.
Skylar, if you play it smart and you get
now,
extra,
when I go to Chipotle, bro,
make sure you do enough where they pile it over. Buy tortillas. Buy extra tortillas. You got 2 tacos. You got 2 tacos afterwards.
You get it. No, you get a tortilla free. You can get a tortilla for free. I believe you can get one tortilla.
You can also buy like their heart shells.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that do that.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Don't get the chips. Just get the
McPherson coming to kick another field goal.
It's only the 3,000th field goal of the day.
54-yard attempt this time. Missed it a 53 earlier.
Looks good.
Ball snapped. Ball up. And good. With plenty of room. That thing might have been good for like 70 yards, bro.
Like
that thing hit the back of the net with some speed. That was wild. I go my white rice.
I see it now.
Yeah. It's like a little kid. I get white rice. I like the carne asada. They don't always have it, so I'll just get steak, black beans, peppers. Then I get the pico de gallo and the hot sauce. Mm-hmm. And then after that, I just tell them, yeah, give me the rest of that shit. That's what I tell them. Just give me the rest of it. The lettuce, the corn, the cheese.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I get the corn too.
I tried the queso the other day. The queso I wasn't big into. The corn's fine.
Yeah, the corn's good.
Can Mixon cause an interception? No, I don't think he can. He could fumble the ball for a touchdown. He could do that.
That's funny.
But I don't think that's enough to matter for you, Skylar.
How behind are you now, Skylar?
You need a couple of touchdown returns. I think she's down by like 20.
Kickoff in the back of the end zone. Marco's Pizza. Wait, is that Marco's by me? That design looks familiar. No, I just seen it in the mail.
Nate and Brisky right now. I mean, I'm sorry, Brisky and Skylar are like going at it in the chat right now. They're like just coming at each other's necks saying, no, your team is trash. No, your team is trash. Yeah, she's down by 17. Hey, ain't no way, my love. I'm sorry about you.
I see it now popping up on my phone. 1st and 10, audible at the line of scrimmage.
All right.
Ball snapped. Pressure is there. Passes up. No good to Atwell. Turner act like he did something.
Turner, I need you to get your head around, son. He should have been picked off for 6 of them.
Yeah.
That was what Skylar needed. But he just had no idea where the ball was. It was more directed to him than it was to Atwell. Second and 10.
Puka doesn't have a catch?
Puka Nacua hasn't had a catch since the 2-minute mark.
That's interesting. Man.
From shotgun.
7-man rush.
1. And he snapped the ball. Gets it out.
No
Stafford.
They're going to say they got tangled up? Interesting.
Wanted a flag. I don't know if I think the ball was uncatchable. Is probably why they didn't call it there.
Maybe.
Oh, Matthew Stafford is hurried like crazy. He's gotten sacked like 5 times.
Do you see how many
in the last couple
defensive players just rushed the line right there?
Not really 5.
It's like 7 dudes.
Yeah.
They stacked the box like they was about to run, knowing they're going to pass the ball. I guess, even though they wanted people to wear all the white, I'd definitely be the standout. I would not be wearing white. Because it's going to get dirty.
Bro, they are 0-8 on third downs, and their third down average is 10.5 yards.
Really? 0-8?
Yes, that's what they just showed.
I didn't.
0-8, and I averaged yards to go 10.5.
It's so stupid. The chat is funny.
Oh, come on, man. I mean, like this quarter is just going by so slow. It's like the Rams are having several opportunities. They just need a touchdown. Yeah. You know what I mean? 3rd and 10 from the 25. Let's see if they can get their first down off a third.
Pressure's there.
They're showing pressure again. They're going to send 6.
It's going to be a holding call.
Stafford.
Flag on the play.
No, it's going to be illegal hands to the face on Stafford.
There's a holding on the left side too.
I think
holding on left.
Are they going to call holding? I thought he hit him over the head.
They was trying to hold Hendricks, but the fact they threw the flag where Stafford was, so it could be that call too. Yeah, fouls on both teams. So
silly, Skylar.
And that's the one you're talking about.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's probably the best thing for Rams. They don't lose the yardage to replay. But I mean, the Bengals defense is just showing up like they've never showed up before.
Yeah. Oh, that wasn't even what I saw. They got 29 on the hands to the face.
You were talking about when they came around and hit Stafford in the head.
I thought Henderson came over the top and hit him in the head. Oh no, he missed his head. Yeah. At first I thought he did hit him, but he didn't.
3rd and 10 for Stafford. Stafford 1 and 4.
All right, 3rd and 10.
Great, crazy pressure.
It's
Atwell
going to be
gets
a little screen at
blasted. Hilton Hilton hit him so hard. Hilton's
just
helmet
no
came
man
off.
up there to help
None.
block. They're having to block so much at the line that they can't even set up blocks for the screen. Like, and he still got pressured
Yeah.
so high. They only had one player that was able to slip out and actually try to throw a block for Atwell. My goodness, man. Where was this? Where I want to see the Rams team from week 1. This is brutal.
I'm just thinking this Bengals defense that's been so hungry this game. Where the hell have y'all been? Where have y'all been this entire season so far?
Agreed.
Because they've been sending so many blitz packages almost every down in the third and fourth quarter. It's like
so aggressive.
What
so
happened in
aggressive.
week 1 and 2? Like, it's not a filling out all the time. Damn, where does pressure come from?
I mean, who they play in both weeks?
I
know they played Cleveland and Baltimore. So I mean, those are two teams that I wouldn't mind putting some pressure on them.
Yeah, especially.
I mean, Baltimore, you got to play a little more contained with Lamar, but even still, like, put pressure on him.
Well, Lamar, you get pressure in Lamar's face, he's going to make plenty of mistakes. Mixon.
To be handoff to Mixon. Jesus Christ. Mixon is doing like a little dance. Make a little love, get down tonight.
He was
like,
trying.
He whatever he
tried to run around Donald. It didn't work. It didn't work. He just ran to another wall. Second and 12 for the Bengals.
Trey said this game feels like a backyard football game at a family cookout. Yeah, you know what, Trey? You right.
It kind of does. Mixing in the I formation behind Burrow. Burrow the shotgun. It's gonna be a handoff, but a whistle blown. Delay a game on offense.
The only thing that'll make it more like that is just a little fight, because you know uncles always be fighting or cousins be fighting. They someone gets in a scrap, then that's exactly what it is.
We used to when I was a kid, we used to play baseball in my boy's backyard. We would actually simulate like brawls. We would do brawls like we used to pretend like somebody got hit by a pitch, and we actually have brawls. One time it got really out of hand. Great. One time we threw one of our
out of hand. Oh yeah, I was about to say I could see that.
Somebody ended up in the cactus patch. I'll say that.
Oh no!
Somebody ended the cactus patch.
Oh no! Oh boy, I already know, man. Ace.
Yeah. It just happened to be one of our smaller friends. He didn't have enough mass on his body to fight off the bigger guys. It wasn't that bad. It took his mom some time to get all the cacti out of his buttocks, but
and how many butt whoopings were given out to the other kids involved, because I know it was high. 3rd and 18.
I just know
they're gonna go ahead and just do another run. They're just burning time.
It was not me, so I didn't get a butt whooping. So it was not me.
There you go.
I'm the one who got him out of it because he was stuck.
I don't know if we've ever had anything like that. It would always be the older kids that would provoke the younger kids to fight. Like, we'll be playing or whatever, and then like so I had a couple neighbors. There's 3 of them. The oldest brother was Mackie. I was a couple years younger than him, and then he had 2 younger brothers that both were younger than me. One's only like a year or 2 younger than me though. And I don't know, he did something to me, like he tackled me weird. And his brother's like, bro, I wouldn't take that if I was you. Coming up to me, I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, I wouldn't let somebody hit me like that. Like, if I was you, I'd go knock him out right now. And I'm like, oh yeah, you think so, huh? I'm like, all right. So I walk up and I hit him. I don't know how to fight, man. I'm like 8, 9 years old. I punched him, but I didn't aim, bro. So like I popped him in the forehead. and then I was upset afterwards. I'm like, man, I just punched my friend. I'm like, why did I do that? Because he's crying and yelling and like.
That's so funny.
Felt horrible, bro.
Trey Wayne said they got hit with belts or stick.
I think I would.
You know what?
Ooh, don't bring the switches out. Don't bring the switches out.
Well, shoot, my homeboys, they moms, yeah. If the pops was there, somebody was about to almost die. That's how bad. Nobody wants to get whoopings by him. Nobody.
Yeah.
Nice little pass.
All right, ball snap. Stafford throws out wide open. Higbee.
How many points Higbee got?
He's going to get brought down after a gain of 15.
Let me look at Higbee real quick.
He's got to have like 14, 15 points, right? Since that's
why is this not showing?
He's got 5, 7. So whatever 5 plus 7 is, 13. He has 13 points right now, or 12 points right now. But if he gets 30 more yards, he gets a bonus. Pass over to Tutu Atwell. Atwell dancing. He's going to get grabbed by the back of his jersey. That's a dangerous tackle. Yep. And there comes the horse collar. You can't reach him from behind. He comes up and apologizes too. He didn't mean to do it, but it happened. He didn't grab the face man. He grabbed the back of the jersey, but that's just as dangerous. He's not quite in the horse collar, but oh no, he grabbed him from the. Yeah, no, it's horse collar. It's horse collar. And then wrapped to the back and yanked him backwards. That's a foul.
So they're saying because his hand started at the front, but it ended up in the back. So that should be a horse collar.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's still preventing him from going forward.
Exactly, Trey. You get the biggest stick. Don't get them little ones. Them little ones sting.
Stafford, big pass. Oh,
Stafford. Oh,
just two yards ahead of Jefferson.
It's really a great ball too, because it's in a great pocket between the deep safety and the corner. Just a little too long.
Oh, that's why I'm tripping. That's why I'm doing that. Yeah, right now Higbee got 71 yards.
Yeah. All right, so from shotgun, can they convert their first third down of the game? Over the middle, incomplete. They got to go for it. And Davis said, lock him up. Did you see whenever in the Saints game in week 2 against Carolina, they threw a ball and it was like a bad ball, and I think Chris Olave actually had to like play defense on the pass.
Yeah,
and he because it was in more direction of the corner, and he blocked it. And then when he walks out of bounds, he goes like this, like he locked up the cornerback.
I didn't see that, but I seen Kittle do the same thing. He did the same thing this past weekend.
Yeah, Kittle does it all the time.
Stafford
scrambling, running.
Okay, yeah,
and sliding. First down.
You look at his run. He looked healthy. Because normally when he, before he would be like kind of like really awkward run, but that looked like a good run.
So 1st and 10 now.
Is that? Oh, Hubbard. How many sacks? There's 6 sacks.
6.
I was like, I looked toward the screen. I see your helmet. I was like, what is he doing? Eating the microphone?
Oh.
We're at the 2-minute mark for the game, or 2-minute warning.
God, dude, now it makes it a 2nd and 18. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. The defenses are running these nice little stunts or twists, and when you get when you get 2 linemen across, and end up blocking one player, if the defender is flexible enough and talented enough to get around that initial block, it's so rare that they'll be able to stop him. So rare.
Oh yeah. I mean, you could tell Henderson is getting held like crazy. My dude's about to lose his whole nameplate. His nameplate is like sagging, hanging off almost halfway.
So this Dumb Money movie, that's based off of the I think that's based off of the GameStop stock thing. You know how like it kind of when it last was during during the
Oh,
pandemic
it plummeted.
when it plummeted, but also then when they tried to come back and
Yeah.
all the people made money off of it. I think that's what the dumb money is about.
Mm-hmm. Oh, maybe
Because
so.
a lot of people made money off of that.
Oh yeah.
I know. I think somebody
Ugh.
that was.
I remember I'm trying to think. I think
What you say?
Go ahead.
No, I said I remember reading somewhere that
No, you go ahead.
somebody with money was trying to get it. A lot of people who made money off of that trying to get them fined somehow because of the way they did it. And I was like, well, everybody did it the same way. They were just mad because a lot of people that didn't normally profit in the market were profiting off of that failure by GameStop.
Oh, Trey, you got a BK commercial? I didn't even get that, bro. What the heck? They're neglecting me of my my moment. Bro, please go look at X for a sec at the video I just sent y'all. Okay. It's so weird calling it X. I thought you were like telling me to go look at like some porn or something. I'm like, wait, whoa.
Like, excuse me?
Oh, Alvin Kamara's thing? Yeah, no, that was hilarious. That was hilarious. He posted it on Instagram too. AK so stupid.
What is this?
I was gonna say earlier, I was saying I think the worst fight that we ever had playing, because we didn't have a bunch of them, but we had one day where we were playing with a bunch of older kids, and one of the older kids like just tackled me on the cement. And like this kid was like 16 and he was a big boy, like he probably weighed like 250 pounds, and he tackled me and I was only like 7 years old. Oh, Puka Nacua down to the 3. Uh-oh. We've got a game.
Puka was wide open too. He was wide open. Mr. Old Days bring back
Wide
to
open.
Twitter. Hey, if the things go in the direction that he's talking about taking them, nobody gonna be on it soon.
Handoff, Kyron Williams pushing forward, gets 2, down to the 1. All right, ball snap. They're running quick. Nothing there. Stafford scrambling, still scrambling, and is going to throw out of bounds towards the direction of Higbee. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal. I really would have just liked to see them run the ball all 3 downs, if you want me to be honest. But all right, let's see what they're going to do on 3rd and goal here. From shotgun. Van Jefferson wide right. Atwell in motion out to the left side by Higbee and Nacua. They're looking at Atwell. He's wide open.
I saw that.
Touchdown Rams.
Do you understand that that's a Madden play?
All day.
That's a Madden play.
No one followed him.
That is a Madden play. I used that play in the red zone. Because the 2-2's route is a crossing route. And when you audible him to the left side, it's still a crossing route. He's just not crossing. I saw the audible. I was like, wait, that looked hella familiar.
Yeah, no one moved. No one moved.
That play was hella familiar.
And no one moved
No
either.
adjustment whatsoever. PAT is good.
And extra point is good. And there's the opportunity that we might have a chance to see some overtime. Rams still need 3 points, so we need a successful onside kick. We haven't had one on our stream yet. Today could be the day. We've had several opportunities.
Yeah.
We've had like in the last year, maybe like 7 or 8 onside kick attempts. Maybe. None have been successful. Let's see if we'll get one today. And I think they'd happened one game, and it was one day that we couldn't stream, which was funny enough.
Oh, that's a
Rams have not recovered an onside kick in a decade.
And also, no one has done one successfully this season so far. Oh, that's the lady talking about that in the Bengals suit. I see her with the baby.
Yeah. All right, so he's going to go with the flat ball approach off no tee, which we talked about last time. We do not like.
Yeah.
Bengals call a timeout to get a look at what their formation is going to be like. Just a little strategic play. It
says Rams' last successful onside kick.
Their last success
2013. God dog.
I made that my New York Liberty. Did not win. Oh, they lost today?
Yeah. All right.
All right, man. Let's see something crazy. Let's see something
to make this
crazy.
work, you got to get the right spin. You got to hit the nose of the ball to make it spin a certain direction.
All right, there it is. And they just cannot get there soon enough. It actually wasn't that bad of an onside kick, but the Rams couldn't get there fast enough.
That's why I like the over and under onside, so the ball can pop up. You got to add something to it.
Can pop up. Same.
Lost Sunday. Oh, yeah, they did lose Sunday.
Oh, they lost Sunday?
I didn't understand why they had them playing Sunday during all the football games. That didn't make any sense.
Yeah. There was one game we were going to try and do. I think we were saying Friday, maybe?
I think it might be one on. I think it's one or two on Friday.
On Friday. Yeah.
So the Bengals took a knee. That's when the clock wind down. It's going to be 2nd and 11.
Man, I'm 58 seconds away from eating some shepherd's pie.
Take another knee.
One more knee, and that's it.
But a much needed win for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Definitely a much needed win. It's not pretty. It's not one that you're happy about, but it's one that needed to happen. And hopefully you can find some positives in a game that really was rough. I mean, second half, they looked a lot better. I'm actually really surprised that they played so slow after taking the 2-score lead. Just because y'all haven't been fluent on offense yet, I would have liked to see them be a little more aggressive just to test some different things out. I mean, obviously you don't want to throw interceptions or anything like that, but just a little more, try and go get a big win, not a close one like this.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, but it was good to see them actually get into the end zone. You know what I'm saying? That's just not just field goal. See Mixon finally get to cross the line was actually a good thing that they needed to see. But I mean, it'll be is Cup out for the entire season? How long is he? What's his situation? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
Could it be interesting to see him and Puka playing next to each other on the same squad?
I mean, especially even with the upgrade of Tutu Atwell and how well he's been.
Yeah.
So it's just a lingering hamstring issue. They did put him at IR, so he'll be I'm not sure when they did that. I'm assuming at the beginning of the season. So he's going to miss at least the first 4 games. At least one more week.
Okay. I mean, like I said, still an ugly game, but it's a win. A win is a win, as we all say. A win is a win.
A win is a win. Just to go over the quick stats real quick. Matthew Stafford in the loss to the Bengals, went 18 for 33, 269 yards, had a touchdown, 2 interceptions. But the big thing that just killed Stafford today is the lack of pass protection.
Yeah,
6 sacks for
man.
48 yards lost. They didn't convert a single third down. They did get the 4th and 3, but they never converted a single third down, which is something that McVay, I'm sure, is going to be furious about throughout the week. Rushing, Kyron Williams, 10 carries for 38 yards. Receiving, Puka Nacua, after the big 37-yard catch, was able to have the most yards, 5 catches for 72. Tyler Higbee, 5 for 71. Great game from him. And then Tutu Atwell, 4 catches for 50 yards and a tutty. For our Cincinnati Bengals, the winners, Joe Burrow, 26 for 49, 259 yards. A couple of those drops were not on him, but a lot of them were. Not a great performance by Joe Burrow. Besides the 259 yards, you expect a lot more out of him. Throwing just over 50% is not something that you expect from Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Rushing game, Joe Mixon had 19 carries for 65 yards and a touchdown. Receiving was all Jamar Chase, 12 receptions, 141 yards. His longest was 43 yards, which was the first catch of over 15 yards for Jamar this season. So hopefully they'll be able to continue that in further games. Tyler Boyd, 5 catches for 39. But the biggest story on offense for the Bengals is just T. Higgins. Where are your hands, bro? What is going on? Does he need some of the stick 'em? He only had 2 catches off of 8 targets for 21 yards. Hopefully he can bounce back and have a better week next week. He did it, after a poor performance in week 1, but just something seems off with him, because it's not even like it was passes that, he should catch it because he's a good receiver. It was passes that he should catch it because he has 2 hands. You know what I mean? Like, that was frustrating to watch.
That's actually pretty funny. Definitely frustrating because, like I said, he hit him right. They hit him right in the breadbasket multiple times. He just, just whatever reason, just didn't hold on to him. So that's definitely on him, not on Burrow. Does affect Burrow's overall stats. Of course, it affects his stats as well, and of course, the fantasy people, it affects y'all a lot. But overall, still turned out to be a somewhat entertaining game. Final score still super low, 19-16, but could have been worse.
I'm not gonna lie, I was begging and praying not for an overtime. So I'm glad that onside kick was not successful. Because
for me, like the I told you I've been getting sleepy early. As the sleep started to kick in, I was like, I'm starting to feel tired.
I know. I heard you get a little yawning. All right, guys. Well, this has definitely been a great one. I appreciate all y'all that have joined in. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way out. We'll catch y'all back on Wednesday. Make sure you have those bells on. That way you'll know when we go live somewhere between 7 and 8 p.m. Central Time. We'll be live for our tier list of the NBA for the upcoming season, which starts October 24th. Yes. Appreciate y'all once again, and we'll catch y'all.
Also, just for the poll, we have 46 votes, 48% for the Rams, 35% for the Bengals, 9% for actually like the channel, and don't care about him. We got 9% as well. So appreciate you guys for that. And we will have some new content coming to the channel probably later on this week or next week. So please look out for that. But like you said, we'll see you Wednesday and Thursday for Thursday Night Football. Appreciate you, love you. We'll catch you on the next one, you guys. We truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you. Peace out.
Cheers.